Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Disney Dungeons and Dragons. This is the Nat 13's Disney Dungeons and Dragons. We don't own any of the properties. Please don't sue us. We're just having fun. Wow, what a time we've had. This is session 3, and thanks to our littlest party member, it's quite a session indeed. Last we saw the party, you all were finding your way to Corona after successfully translating the first page of the journal. Unsure of what some of these words could mean, you know it is riddled with riddles, but more historical information might be needed. With the idea from Antigone to head to Corona, to some old libraries of Desania that could exist, chartering a ship with Captain Savian of the Pole Arm, this half-orc woman, making it not a day into your journey before the most terrifying thing happened, a giant sea storm, cracking your ship in half. But not to worry, as most of you washed up on shore, it seems, together on a perfectly normal-seeming island. What's the worst that could happen?
We were lucky we were together. That's the only lucky thing that happened.
Yeah, honestly, very lucky.
Imagine if only one of you showed up there.
They would be dinner at this point.
Because what's very nice is the 2 remaining party members that didn't wash up happened to find their way to a small sandbar-ish type island that, unknown to you, is less than basically a nautical mile off the coast of Alcatraz, Sumani City's highest security prison. That, I will say, again, just that base history, you guys didn't really even know this existed. It's one of those hush-hush things. But finding your way now to this island, having met with Captain Quelly, who was the warden captain of this area, finding and chartering on your way back, cutting back to the island, the party figured out that this island is not normal, and in fact seems to be full of horrifying cannibals. But not to worry, as making it to the ship, waiting successfully throughout the day, you were able to wait until the dinging of a rescue ship was heard in the distance. But as the dinging so brought the ship, so it alerted the island. What you all then know is that as these ships coming, David and Kenai on the deck of the ship, you are sitting here as a ship's hand, either like a cartographer or the like, has run up and just announced to the captain of this ship that this is a Class M island, that we are not, according to the official charter of Sumani, we are to leave the indigenous people alone, as it is not only indigenous people, but dangerous from records. But according to the captain, we'll be alright, because you're in the company of the Archmage of Sumani. And that is where we will begin this session. We have, quite interesting. For those at home, Will feels really bad for rolling that nat 1. We don't put it on him. Honestly, it's his first roll, and he's okay.
He's trying. He's trying.
He's doing great. So, we cut now to our battle now. As you can see, we have a thrown together part of this seashore where the intricacies and flotsam and jetsam and crates and ropes have been lashed together, stashed, torches and fireplace are lit, and we are actually going to begin in initiative. I would love everyone right now, please, to roll me said initiative so we can figure out what's about to happen. And that includes our 2 guest stars for today.
I've just rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, starting off strong, starting off very strong.
Roll an ass.
That was not a natural 20. I love that.
It's okay, the first roll of the night was a natural 20.
Let's go!
Good vibes.
Should bode well.
Nowhere to go but
Should.
No one
What?
to go but death.
nowhere.
Been there, done that. I'm kind of sick
I
of
also
it.
just realized, I talked about it. Let me put Captain Savian.
Next.
Captain Sabian standing here. Actually, technically, she is a large creature. Captain Sabian.
Roll one good roll, and then I say that now it's gonna hate me for the rest of the night.
Because again, I think I actually misspoke. Captain Sabian is a full orc, not a half orc. That's my bad. So Captain Sabian is actually technically a large creature. This is tall, muscle-bound woman.
Sabian's cool.
Sabian's really cool. So here we go. Let's go around. Did anyone get pending natural 20 or higher?
21.
21.
Oh, well, 22.
22. Yes, thank you.
Sorry, I didn't think about adding.
Okay.
20.
20 exactly. Excellent. David 20. Who got a 15 to 19? 19 for Antigone.
16.
16 for Phoebus. Who got a 10 to 14? Yes.
What did I get?
We'll start with Kina.
Did you roll for...
Yeah. Kina got a 12, Kim got a 13.
Yay.
12. Kim got a 13.
You're just happy that you're going
10 or
before him?
below? 8. Franny with 8.
I know.
Okay, let me
Who are we
quickly roll for
The
some of
candles.
our.
Still
Here
not gonna
comes
run away fast enough.
But
Hey.
then the bell went off of the ship that
Sabian
found
with that
us,
natural
and the
13.
cannibals were like, oh, the dinner
You
bell.
guys got
So
away.
they
Yes, you
are-
got away safely from cannibals,
So-
but
towards us.
even
they're gonna
as
fight
your
with us?
rescuers
They're gonna fight against
are,
us.
And the rescuers are with
I'll
us.
pan in a
fighting.
second.
The rescuers
Give
are
me
trying to
2
get to
seconds
us.
just to finish
So we're
rolling.
in the barricade.
Okay.
Yikes.
So
Damn.
we're just trying to fight off the cannibals long enough for the rescue ship to get us.
Okay.
It seems that cannibals rolled a 3. They will actually be acting last in this
Oh,
initiative
hallelujah.
order.
And you said that we were allowed to take short rests so we can roll all our hit die. All our hit
yes.
die, as in the
Uh,
one hit die.
Yeah,
Oh.
actually got a. Where's Captain Sabian? Sabian got a 14. She's about middle of the pack for you guys. Because right now, any crew members with you are not on the battle map. They are right now going to be doing basic any muskets, any swords, perimeter work of the fort. If that makes sense for you guys. Cutting over to our battle map again. For those at home seeing this, we have the battle map. Coming out of the darkness, you see a bunch of cannibals, each with torches in hands and spears or scimitars in the other. What we also know is as we slowly lean and glide over, the waves breaking, coming now, just sidling up,
Oh,
is the
that's
deck
so
of an
dope.
impressive ship. Most lights are on, and we see on the deck Kenai and David sitting here.
So is this nighttime?
This is nighttime.
Yes.
Night has fallen. So, David, your skin now becoming much more granite and crackled stone, wings unfurling. For you two, you've seen creatures stranger than this, but for a few of the Sumani Navy men, this is a little unnerving.
Stop staring. It's rude.
Right, miss. As they go back to Shelley, because important to note, not on the battle map, but the crew of this ship. Actually, do you have any preference of what the ship's named? Any?
I do not.
I do.
What do you want, Dave?
SS Jingle.
The SS Jingle. The SS Jingle. Jingling its sounding bell off in the distance, which is great when you know you're going to be saved, but terrible when you know things are looking for you. The SS Jingle, the crew members, the elves, humans, orcs, and dwarves that work aboard this ship are a to and fro, so they are acting top of the order for the ship. Any actions the ship could take, which Phoebus and Esmeralda, you both have authority to help act for that. But
Michael, what did I say about picking your nose? It's not sanitary.
You had to bring all of them?
Yes!
and a tiny little crew of kid goats are
I love
up and all over the ship. You see one crew member just all like, all right, what's about the shoe? And there's a full goat wearing two full sets of shoes. Each one, though, is obviously different. As
Oh,
this
I
goat has
love
4
that.
different shoes from 4 different people.
Does it collect shoes like Dobby with socks?
Hurry.
Quite possibly.
Shoes, man. Shoes, buddy. Not
So here we go.
yours.
we are going to launch the player view. I'm going to send this out both in chat so people at home can see,
Excellent.
and for you guys, because again we do the mark down your hit points, whether taken or given. So sending that right now, and to the chat. Can someone in our chat send it to our guest stars for today?
I am not connected to both of them, so I will
So
not.
we are going to begin on the deck of the Jingle with Esmeralda.
So many
She
hit
does
points.
have gray hairs now at the top. But
Oh,
other
fun.
than that, her armor is just a little bit more ornate. She's up there now.
It's up there. Yes, a few graying hairs that blend beautifully though in with the gems that tie in. Matron Esmeralda.
Yeah.
There is a crew on this island, and you see that there are cannibals coming closer. As you and Phoebus stand on the deck, the first mate runs up. You see this elven man just, we've got the longboats ready, but we're gonna have a bit of trouble. Some of the lines are knotted, but we'll get the boats in water as soon as possible.
Perfectly.
So within
Can
a
you
round,
turn
boats will be
starboard
in
side
water.
as we get closer to the beach and just start shooting cannonballs at the cannibals?
Yes, madam. You are actually you're already pulling up starboard side too, which is important to know. So that will help. So you have that option.
Do you want to stay on the ship, or would you like to come to shore?
Is anyone gonna die?
I don't know.
I'm staying here.
Perfect.
I'm saying here.
Someone has to watch the kids.
As, waves breaking through, pulling in, you see the second mate, who is now at the helm, masterfully bringing the ship in, waves crashing in, and here's the all-important roll, also at the top of this nat 20. Let's see what the weather's like this evening.
Favorable for us.
No more storms, please. That nat one really killed us.
Rumbling in the distance.
No.
Thunder and lightning.
It wasn't even my
As
fault this
clink,
time.
Plink, 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 plink. It
Their
is
fires go out.
heavy weather. Unfortunately, the fires do not go out. These are well-made torches with tar and sap to keep them together.
That was the best.
I don't know.
I know.
I have no idea what she's referring
Torches are
to.
still on. But as this is happening,
I'm a very nice person. That's what we're pretending.
I would love. So Esmeralda, you are on the ship. Is there any actions you would like to take right now? Anything that sounds?
Definitely preparing as many cannons as we can. I want to kind of create, like, I don't want it, the first shot, I want to be a warning shot, so directly in front of the cannibals, as a kind of
Gotcha.
like spurt, and then the rest of them are going to follow actually into the crowd.
I see. So something that like a line of cannonballs between the fort and the
Yes.
cannibals. Excellent. I will say, so you're dealing with 40, 200 feet, which thankfully right now is the long distance range, so it'll be at disadvantage, but we can send off a warning shot. Basically, and you don't have to worry about hitting the fort because this is a not well-made fort. Cannonballs can easily go over it. Unfortunately, on a natural one, poof, poof, poof,
Dang.
cannons just fly off into the island, darkness and mist. As all of you that are in the fort, you see the sand poof, 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 become riddled with holes. Unfortunately,
that.
nothing hitting the cannibals.
Nothing
Esmeralda,
hit us.
excellent turn, starting off turn, just starting with the ship orders, getting everything ready. That actually brings us back to the island. Saris, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
I want to cast Fairy Fire.
Excellent.
So it's range of 60 feet. I pick a 20-foot cube, so I want to get as many cannibals as I possibly can. And they all have
Excellent.
to roll dexterity saving
A
throws. Beating
20-foot cube is going to be great.
a 14.
They need to beat a 14.
Yes.
Let's see here. We've got a couple of them that can definitely be hit. If we're dealing with the cube, you could hit.
Maximum of 3.
I actually think these
Ooh.
4
Excellent.
right there.
Thank you much. I would like to get all 4.
Yeah, of course. Fairy Fire, they're gonna make that save, dexterity saving throw. That is a natural 20. They succeed.
Each one has to make a save.
Yes, each one.
Okay.
So one of them has succeeded. Oh, also for everyone knowing, we are playing, of course, D&D 1 rules for those at home. So monsters can't crit. It's just that is definitely a success on a.
You can also only crit on melee attacks, so any
Melee attacks
spells
now,
that
yeah.
you get in that 20 shouldn't do anything.
We're trying to, again, and after a few sessions, we're gonna play. We'll see if we like it or not. I'm liking it so far.
I do like how
one
you
of
roll
them
in that 20, you
succeeds.
get inspiration.
I like that too.
One of them
That's a-
fails. The last two
As I said, it's a lot of
will
fun.
succeed.
They all succeed?
Only one of them failed. So as you watch,
Actually, it says each object is outlined in that light, and then if they fail, then they also have that light. So does that mean the advantage works regardless of whether they make the save or not?
creature is-
It's worded really strangely.
in the area, if outlined in light, if it fails a saving throw.
Yeah.
So the creatures are making it, even if they're carrying objects, the
Right.
objects count for them, like if they're being worn.
Right.
So what's good to know is
Do we
this
still get advantage on
uh,
them or no?
on one of them.
One of them. Okay.
Because it's basically that like, if you can see it. So and again, they are all carrying torches, not like they're hiding, right? They are just full on attacking, or at least this first group that has appeared. But what I will do is we will color this one. So this one is now wreathed in that like greenish blue light,
Mhm.
and so this guy has advantage.
Perfect. And then I have 35 feet of movement. I'm going to just go right up to the edge of the barrier that has been constructed, and I want to get up on that box that's right in front of me so that I can reach them over the barrier.
Excellent. So we've got. So Sarah, you're going to come up 2, 3, 4, right up
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And that's the end of my turn.
Good movement, good everything.
Oh, wait, sorry. Last thing, I want to shift.
Oh, bonus action shift.
Yep.
Excellent.
Okay.
Sure.
Shift into what?
I just
Fur,
really
pointed
furry
ears,
now.
this very furry now humanoid.
And I have 1 extra hit point.
You do have 1 extra hit point. I will
Yep.
definitely tack that
Wow.
As soon as they brought
I rolled a
along the
D6
dog.
and I got
Don't
a
know why
one.
they would do that, but alright.
Do you have a tail?
If I do, it's in the pants.
You see, you see Captain
That's a big-
Captain Savian just like worry about whatever she is later. As Captain Savian pulls out dual scimitars, getting ready. We cut back. David, you are on the deck of the ship.
Okay, how close are we to land?
Right now, you are about 5, 10, 15. A good 75 feet away from shore.
Okay.
The deck of the ship, though, is about 30 foot high. Because, again, that's why what the sailors were just saying. They're going to have a bit of a struggle, but the boat should be in the water soon. Because once the longboats are done, that's what is going to be needed to shuttle people, right? So, yeah, 75 feet just ashore. Another 200 feet puts you just past the edge of the barrier fortress.
Okay. In that case, I'm not going to wait for the longboats.
Okay?
Jumping off the edge of the ship, unfurling the wings.
Excellent. You've got a
Ready?
good 40 feet there, too.
Yeah. So I'm going to use all my movement just to get as close to land as I can.
Excellent. Jumping in. So 40 feet going over. Are you taking dash action as well? Or
Yes.
just gotcha. So taking that action in dash. Already you have like cut half the distance. As again with that glide, thankfully, as long as nothing trips you, you're not going to go in the water.
Yep.
So you just and are taking off fast ashore.
If you went into the water, would you just sink?
No, because I'm not stoned.
You're not stoned, but without a swimming speed, there's very difficult limitations on what
Also,
you
I
can
actually
do.
have 15 hit points. I misread the feature.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Here's what
I
we
was
will
curious.
do.
Like,
Uh,
why was
like,
David, as you start flying
Sink like a
in,
rock.
all of you, even on the deck of the ship, hear
Uh-oh.
That's not.
the sound of something large coming out of the jungle.
Oh,
Coming out of
I
the
hope.
what?
The
The
jungle?
I
jungle
hope that's
far
just
off the
drums.
island.
It's
You're
just
not sure
drums.
what it could be, but it
Well,
is big
am I
enough that you're
familiar with
hearing
the
it
dinosaur?
on. You don't know. Again, there's not a lot of records,
Have you met a
unfortunately. What
dinosaur?
the
We have no idea what's on this island, darling. So,
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Don't fly headlong into the trees.
Thank you.
As you're just. Antigone, that is your go.
Where's your
And
buddy? You need
Phoebus,
a
you're up
buddy.
next. Antigone.
Excellent.
Such a mom now.
And who's that glowing in the middle of the cannibals?
That is a fairy fire cannibal, so
Oh.
advantage to hit.
A
Yep.
fairy
I
fire
was just
cannibal.
like, wait, that's not none of us left the fortifications.
No,
right?
yeah.
If I like run up towards the wall, can I get within 30 feet of that fairy fire?
For sure.
Okay, cool.
Like your movement
Like,
gets you
staying
basically
inside.
right
Yeah.
upside with Ceres, right? Like not even full
Excellent.
movement.
In that case, I would like to cast Hex on him
Excellent.
Excellent.
and then huck a javelin at him.
Go for it.
And you said the fairy fire gives advantage?
Fairy fire gives advantage.
Alright, let's see.
You cast Hex. Boom.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 for sure hits.
Excellent.
Right, they don't have super high ACs.
Yeah, they're not even wearing armor. They are in
They're
like
barely wearing
painted
clothes.
skin, like clothes. And what you're noticing is they definitely seem human, right? Like no pointed ears, no beard. Like they're humanoid creatures and human as far as you can tell. Just cannibals.
Excellent. That's going to be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. This one already in front immediately looks horribly hurt. As boom, boom, you watch as you feel the magic leave. Boom.
So cute.
This dude immediately is looking horribly hurt, staggering into the beach. Boom, boom. Still is able to get up and looks like he can still move. But excellent
Do
turn.
you want the oven off?
Yes, please. I'm so sorry.
Would you like to not burn your
We're safe here at the Nat 13 and abide by all household
I'm like,
rules.
these plates are warm.
Antigone, excellent turn. Captain Phoebus on the deck of the Jingle.
I probably should have said something sooner, but I could have gotten us all there in an instant. Darling, you said you wanted to stay on the boat?
Yes, please.
All right. You, what was your name again?
Kenai.
Kenai. Give me your hand.
I grab his
Let's
hand.
go help your
Trust me.
friends. Cast teleport.
Excellent.
Teleporting us right into the center.
Boom. As disappearing off of the ship,
That's awesome.
appearing right in the middle. You're on the island.
Greetings.
That happens.
Greetings,
You see,
Alright.
Captain Saving, this large woman just turns, Captain Saving, you know the pole arm.
Captain Phoebus of Sumak.
Excellent. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Perfect.
Uh,
I'm gonna step forward and where is it? It is a 30-foot range, so it's one of those dudes in 30 feet.
From you.
Yeah.
For sure. Like that
Alright,
one
perfect.
is. You still have movement too. Yeah, you're good.
I'm just gonna flick my hand and telekinetic shove him 5 feet back, so he needs to make a strength save.
Excellent. He actually did decently. That is a 13. Sorry, excuse me. They don't have good
Yeah.
strength. Dex is their stuff.
It does not beat the spell save DC.
No, it does
No.
not. Boom! As this dude stumbles into the ground, immediately you just poof, flick backwards, and he goes flying back into the sand. And I will say he's prone. After that double combo hex, telekinetic shove attack, boom, he is out
Perfect.
in the sand.
And I'll just snap my fingers, and this leather-bound book just flies off of my belt, opens up as blue energy begins burning like a gas stove out of his right hand around it.
Excellent.
Oh,
And that is where the eternal ends.
Like-
Phoebus, while
gas
you're here, I would
stove,
love for
okay.
you to make me a quick history check. Now that you're on the shore in this group.
It's a 12.
A
I rolled
12.
a 2.
That makes
Hot
sense.
You've never been to this island before.
Yeah.
Something, though, maybe in your mind, right? Again, being a captain of the guard, you're supposed to learn a lot about Sumani, its islands, its area. And so it is something is like, there was something about this. But as of right now, you're fine.
I'll bring it up if it gets important. And that's all I got.
I'm just watching you doodle.
Excellent. As Phoebus, excellent turn. That makes Sabian. You watch as she full on takes a running leap off the balustrade, jumps in, twin scimitars, immediately cuts through. This dude is going. As she cuts this cannibal, torch falls, body falls, he's dead.
Really small.
You see Savian does so, she turns just like, let's get those boats ready. I'll hold everyone off. And immediately engages back with the next cannibal that is nearest to her.
Perfect.
I had a good night.
As she does so, that is something
That's what I
off
mean
screen.
by
Kim Possible, that is your turn.
Are we worried at all that we have light and they have light? And if we go in darkness, then they will have disadvantage on.
I have.
It's true. If you put out the light, like the campfire and torches, they'll have disadvantage to hit inside of a fortress. That is how that works.
Is that a really dumb
Or I
idea?
just
I mean,
lay there
can
thinking.
I go to the party and ask if that's a dumb idea?
You can ask, I'll say Savian's boat. She'll just do whatever you think it needs to keep us alive. So yeah, Franny, Antigone, Ceres, you can pose that. Oh, and Phoebus, you're here too. And Kina, oh yeah, you're here too now.
My thought
Oh, you're on the
is,
island now?
Yeah, I cast teleport.
Teleport.
Yeah, I'm keeping track.
Yeah.
my thought is, if we get rid of the light, we can still see them because they have torches.
But they can't see us.
So
And
they're
you're-
disadvantage.
An
That's
incredibly
a good
tactical
idea.
decision.
I'm not next to the fire though.
I will warn you, I'm about to start glowing quite brightly.
Can you go low over there?
Yes, like that.
Can you
So-
go then?
How many actions would it take to
I
take
would
out the
say-
lights?
Torches, as long as you can get to them. Quick object interactions, because all you have to do is take them, plunge them in the sand.
Also, do we have other
Putting out the
members of the
campfire
crew here?
is an action though, because yeah, taking the bucket of seawater that's next to it and like dousing your campfire is going to be a full action.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go to the campfire, and that's gonna be my action, is to do that. Just because I think, as long as we're not blatantly obvious where we are, to them it'll be a little bit better.
That's already going to help. Yeah, and if you keep going to these torches, it will help. Because again, if they're trying to attack inside into darkness, it is at disadvantage in the fort.
Question:
Um,
Are there members of the crew there?
Yes. Oh yeah, they're
So
not on
they
the
can
map,
help?
but there are like scattered members of the crew, especially like this back open entrance, keeping a bar.
Good.
So there will be attacks at the top of the round from your crew. From both crews, on the Jingle and the former crew of the Polearm. Excellent turn. So yeah, Kim, and I would even say you take the action. You could even come up and just object interaction this torch as well.
Okay, that would be good because that's right where we're at.
Right. Yeah, and like that's finishing up that move. So yeah, right now that darkness will give disadvantage for the three of you there if
Oh,
things are trying to
sweet.
stab in at you.
Okay, how much movement have I used?
That was 10, 20. So you still have about 10 more feet of movement.
Okay, then my idea won't work.
Okay. You're totally fine.
I would use a bonus action, but I don't think anybody wants me to unarmed strike them while they're right next to me, so
That's fair.
I'm gonna
Kenai, that's your turn. Franny, you're on deck. So
Yeah.
Kenai.
Thank you for my ADHD brain telling me what
You're
to
good, yes, yes.
I'd like to use angelic flight and
Whoa.
fly like as close to them as I can as a bonus action.
Yes, bonus action. Boom, wings appearing. Flying in. Your flight gives you only about 30 feet.
Yeah.
So the closer you're getting is right up. Without the teleconnect shove, you would have been there. But yeah, so but again, 30 feet of movement
That's
gets you
totally
all
cool.
up and in.
And then I just want to start
Oh,
yelling
okay.
insults at them and cast vicious mockery.
Yes.
We'll go the one on the left, like the very left.
It not need to understand you. I was like, they don't speak common. No,
They don't
vicious mockery is the best spell.
Great insults.
Excellent. They're gonna make a wisdom saving throw, and that is a failure on their
Yes.
part.
So they have disadvantage on their next attack roll, and they take
Um,
psychic damage.
1d4 second. Oh yes, but you have to choose one of them to do so. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah,
The one on the left.
Yes, the one left. This kind of hook that hitter.
You insulted his mother.
Ooga chaka.
He's off his arm.
Ooga chaka.
I can't understand you.
You see, he like licks his like Haska. Ska! This cannibal was just pissed. You think of the visual?
would be like
it's,
one
it's the
damage.
fact that there's the language barrier that is
Yeah, yeah.
what's causing the psychic damage. As this dude who does not speak common and is so confused as what's going on and has now taken psychic damage.
He took a point of
poor guy,
damage because he was so
honestly.
confused.
So it's,
He's very
What
confused.
happened?
do I add anything
I
to
feel
it, or
that
is it
sometimes.
just-
It's just a
Actually.
flat because it's
Two,
the big
but-
thing is that 2
Yeah.
points damage takes it, but has disadvantage.
Yes.
That's
Yes, I
excellent.
approve. I
Um,
wholeheartedly approve.
Franny, that is your turn. Esmeralda, you're on deck. Back to the top of the order after all
Oh,
that
wow.
popular
Can
stuff.
So I've done some math as I've been looking. Can I get those 3 bottom ones
I
in
thought
my
you said
movement?
meth. And
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
did
Yeah,
some math
so
while I was
10,
Oh, no.
20 feet.
Other direction.
Oh.
Go down and turn those lights off. Those 3 lights.
Hold on.
Oh, heck yeah. So going
So I was
10,
Yeah.
Nicely
Mhm.
done.
20,
Yep.
30, all allow. Yeah,
Okay,
getting
I didn't know
those.
if I was pretty close, but
Yes,
Okay.
for sure. You can definitely
Nicely
turn.
done, Franny.
You go in, and I will say yes, using it's kind of like almost your action too, more because doing through
because I'm interactive. Yeah.
You're doing all your
immediately
stuff.
putting
Using
out
your
these
frogs
torches
if need
is going to
be.
be
Oh yeah,
invaluable
can
right
my
now.
frog, 2 frogs run and spit on the other one or no? That because that's further than 15.
You let her do that to a fire that was
No.
gonna.
Okay,
Dang it.
that's
just
okay.
just seeing no. The
Still.
frog it's because when you do your cantrip for the acid, it can
Yeah,
turn
that's
frog.
fair. More than fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But still really good, Franny. Immediately, yeah, you guys again are looking really well. If you get the last torches, it will probably be again anything in this fortress is now very secure.
That was a good idea, Kim.
As that will make the cannibals' official turn.
They rolled last in the initiative.
They roll a 3 for their turn.
Oh, that's amazing. I love
Unfortunately, these 2 are coming up. They're not large enough to flank Savian,
that. Thank goodness.
but are going to attack her.
What was that?
They hardcore miss on a 1 and a 2. Both of them are just slashing at her, and you see
You're wearing what?
not even phase. Whirl of blades to defend herself.
It looks like you're wearing
Kenai, actually, yeah, these guys are gonna come up on you.
Okay.
You see each of them are like holding like a torch out and a sword, trying to like surround you to like put you in. But one of them's the vicious mockery, and one of them's the fairy fire telekinetic shove. So 2 have disadvantage on you.
Yeah.
1 will roll flat. One of them will hit at disadvantage on a
He's just hugging you.
13. Oh, excuse me, your AC is 14.
Yep.
One will hit a disadvantage on a 14, and the last one rolling flat hits on a 20 synthetically.
Okay.
So you are going to take, again, each of them pulling out these crude-looking weapons. I'm going to roll these just because they're simple. Kenai, you take 9 points of damage. They roll pretty high. As you still have 2 hit points.
Congrats, man!
Each of them
You survived
slashing
round
in.
one.
You survived a 3-on-1 attack, which
Actually,
is
that is
pretty good.
really lucky.
Which is important to note
That's scary.
as coming out of the darkness is you,
Oh.
you,
You're gonna die.
you, and you.
Don't worry, I'm coming.
Oh, excuse me. I think. Did I do the math? Yes.
We're so
These 3 are
screwed.
there. These 2 and these 2. Excuse me.
I miss
Um,
having armies to help us out.
I miss
yeah, when
being
it's
not
armies.
level 1.
I know.
But that makes the cannibals' turn again.
It is, it
There's
is.
only the few that are still
Yeah,
here that can
that's
attack. They got in. That is back at the top of the order. We're gonna make first. Actually, let's see who I want to do this. Let's start with Kim. Kim, you just want to make me a luck check, higher than 11, for your crew members. See if you got any dry powder. Each round they can make some like long range shots,
You can have a flower
or short range. But powder is a problem after you've just been shipping.
It's all wet.
It's all wet, so it's just a luck check. So if they want to range attack, we just need to make it dry powder real quick.
Come on.
14. That is, and they're actually all in range. So your crew are going to make some long range attacks. th- 2 hits, 2 misses. You watch as coming in. Boom, boom. 2 cannibals before they even get close are just shot out of the stand. Just boom, boom. As some of these like simple muskets dry enough as they get those shots off. That is going to be I will say Esmeralda, in conjunction with your turn, but now it is their official turn, back on the deck of the jingle. The crew
Sick.
can act. How would you like them to act?
Okay, so does their action take up my whole action?
Not anymore. Now that we're
Okay.
like in initiative, they have a
Alright.
top of the order thing.
As we're getting closer and we're turning around, once again, reloading as many cannons as we can, shooting at cannibals, avoiding the fort, avoiding our people.
Yes. And I will say the second action of the ship is going to, with disadvantage, but it's a low DC. Yes, the longboats are ready. We've got one,
Yeah,
two,
getting those.
3, 4 longboats are now deployed into the water, which is going to be helpful to get the crew out. And would you like them to attack the cannibals directly?
Yes.
Yes. Because I know the first time was that, like, let's lay down cover fire. Because cover fire is different than, like,
Attack rolls, yeah.
hitting them.
Yeah.
So,
this time
here's some attack
I'm
rolls.
putting some holes in people.
Right now, still at disadvantage, because, again, you're about at closest without damaging the SS Jingle right now.
Yeah,
without
running it aground.
That is, unfortunately,
Oh.
a 2. Scattering of sand as they are not hitting the cannibals, unfortunately.
Alright, that's fine.
Esmeralda, that is your...
240 feet?
Yeah, you just have to get another 50 feet in.
Okay.
If you want the ship to try to, like...
No, I'm talking about for my spell.
Oh, for your spell.
Is there a point where I'm at least 240 feet away from a cannibal?
240 feet, yikes. I want to say for sure. I'll just triple check. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Every single cannibal is within that range, even if you
Sick.
don't move.
Which one looks like it's doing the most?
Right now, there's definitely a group around Kenai, that orc man that, like, you were helping find the crew. But there is, like, a lot of them that you can see are, like, fresh coming back into this battle from out of the woods.
I'm gonna pick
Or
the
jungle.
biggest one and I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Oh
Sniper.
gosh, yep, spell sniper. That's why. Good heavens.
Yes, I must.
There's
Fireball.
one you can get
I will
advantage
say
on.
right now, one of the biggest ones is actually the fairy fired one on Kenai.
Alright,
That's
I'll
probably
go for it.
because he's already damaged, but this is one that can definitely do more.
Well, that's
do
lucky.
I still get advantage on him?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
fairy fire.
with fairy fire, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the fairy fire is giving me advantage, and this dude actually has a better weapon. He did the bulk
Okay,
of that. Not
that's an
yeah.
18 plus 6.
Gosh, that's a definite hit.
Alright, that's 3d10 fire damage.
I will tell you right now.
Can I still roll it?
Please tell me just how. Yeah, roll it, but tell me how you want to do it. Because this
Those are
is.
D12s.
Yeah. How many
It's 3d10 damage. That's
I heard very
High level spellcasters and advantage is terrifying combination.
Okay. Yeah, that's 10 points of damage. Fire damage.
Explosion of fire and sand. Glass is starting to form. The heat of your spell that you hold. Where do you want to hit him? How do you want to do it?
I just want to set just his head on fire.
Boom. Kenai, as this dude read and fairy fire. Escofla! Just starts screaming.
Melting. Just melting. It's
This dude,
horror.
he
Pure horror.
tries to run to the beach and just falls before he can get close to
That's
water.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Terrifying and awesome. Excellent turn, Esmeralda. Back top of the order, that is Saris. In the fort.
Since they didn't come as close as I was expecting them to,
Yeah,
I want
'cause-
to run to the closest cannibal that's on like Kenai's left, and I want to flank if
Give me
possible.
a quick acrobatics just to jump
Sure,
over.
I have
Malstrade.
proficiency when I'm shifted.
'Cause-
That's a nat 20, bud.
Yeah, you.
I'm fine.
Where are you going? This one.
Can I go so I'm like between the two that are? Would that count as flanking both
So
of them or no?
running around. Yeah, no, you'd have to pick one.
Okay, then I'll pick the one that's closest to me.
Point of
Uh,
inspiration.
one
don't
that's,
forget.
I do get a point of inspiration.
Yes.
makes me
D&D 1 rules if you natural. Oh, so Miss Esmeralda, please take a point of inspiration for nat
Right.
20 your initiative roll.
That's
Is how that works now.
true.
You
Excellent.
have this guy. I will actually say you have advantage on him.
Mm-hmm.
And vicious mockery. Oh, this guy
Because
is not going to go well. So yes, flanked. What would you like to do?
I want to take my great club to his head.
Go for it.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits. Go and roll damage.
Excellent. And that is two-handed, so it's two... What? 2B. What does that... Oh, it's supposed to be
Two-handed
two.
weapon should increase the die.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
1d8 written plus 2 bludgeon... I don't know. Oh well, I will
What
assume...
weapon is it?
It's a great
It's a great
club.
club.
Oh, great
Is it just
club.
1d8?
Does it have versatile? Or is it
It-
two-handed?
It's two-handed.
Then it'll just be
Just
Yes,
1d8?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Because
not
1d6
bad.
is if you're
That's
one-handed.
9 points of damage total.
I didn't want to do it.
Oh.
Because that 2, you already hit him for 2. Because this dude got that vicious mockery. He's
Can I behead him?
With a
It,
club?
he's like miming.
That's what
like,
Trump does with a
like,
hammer.
Learn
It-
English.
Learn
Learn English.
No, give us a V.
English.
Yeah, boom! As he just gets beamed upside the head. Yeah, best you could assume was
That
this dude
was
was trying
fun.
to explain how to disembowel you. He is out there. Boom! You just knock him up. He is down.
Do I have a little bit of movement left?
You do actually.
Then I want to flank the other one.
Yeah. So coming up. So
So that Kenai has advantage.
Kina, you have advantage because yeah, this cannibal's definitely triggered because you're now the problem.
Excellent.
That makes David. That is your turn. Flying on over. Here we go. There we go, Dave. So, the rest of your movement actually can just... You'll be on the beach, sure.
Okay. I'll also dash towards the fort.
Excellent. Towards the opening
I feel so
to
bad
get like
that you
inside,
didn't
or like
fort.
towards fort but around.
Towards the fort, but around.
Gotcha. So coming, so yeah, boom, 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 up the sand.
Oh, I'm still freaking gliding.
Oh yeah. Actually, I will say once you
Or once
once you reach right here, this is probably the point where boom, your feet are gonna hit the
Fair
sand
enough,
running.
okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
David, as you come into the beach, you are running. You hear,
That's not good.
coming out of the darkness.
Oh
Two giants,
no! Oh no!
each with like cloth and wrapped around their head with eye holes. Giant clubs made of rock and vine are
ship is working
now
its way
for
toward us.
sure
Ah.
on the beach. Phoebus,
Those are
right?
bigger than I thought they'd be.
No more history check needed. Was this the island of cannibals that worship the blood giants, or was
Yeah.
that the other?
Blood giant.
I think my question just got answered.
I think it got answered. Just because if you know before, there might have been prep, but now it's
yeah.
now you know.
it's here.
David, you see these giants. Each of them let out a
I just
just
said
a
we're screwed.
roar of thunder.
I don't like blood giants.
But that is
That
their
sounds
turn
bad.
as they arrive, finishing up that movement.
Also, okay.
Antigone,
Yes,
that is
sorry,
you
I'm
in the
trying to
fortress.
finish
What would you
your
like to do?
story.
And Phoebus, you're on deck.
Right.
Is
Are you
the
okay?
cannibal I hit before still up?
The cannibal you hit before is already down. Esmeralda finished him off just with that like flaming head.
Yeah, his head was on fire.
Yeah.
That would be so much fun.
Cannon, but yes.
Not even a glass cannon, you're a balloon.
Balloon
I want this
cannon.
bonus action to swap next to somebody else and just try to
Water
figure out
balloon
like
cannon,
who my new
though.
target
That's
should
an
be.
idea.
Gotcha.
Okay, that'd actually be so much fun.
Helps because you just have to be able to see it. You know these giant blood giants have just come to range.
How close can I get? Like, can I get within javelin range of either of those giants?
In javelin range. Javelins do have a range of 60. You would have to hop the balustrade.
Yeah, but like, could I?
Yeah, so what it would be is going in, make me acrobatics real quick, crossing the balustrade. That's actually part of, again, helps you guys with people trying to get in, but
Let's
you can
say
get in.
17.
17 beats a DC. You hop on over, so 15, 20,
I shouldn't be surprised that Antigone of all people is going to mess with the giants.
Well, that's why I'm trying to stay far away and huck a javelin at him
Mhm.
and not get close enough to get whacked.
Yeah.
You might want to step back as well after you do that.
From where?
Then
Yes.
I'm not near them.
Cool. You are in range for both giants.
Okay, who's that? Is that like a cannibal right next to me though?
Yeah.
So I think I'll probably attack the cannibal first so it doesn't run up at me while I'm distracted by a giant far away.
Gotcha. So
I'll
finishing
just
your 30
switch
feet a
the
little bit
hex
closer.
to him and then whack him with my mace.
Excellent.
Oh, that's only a 14.
Only a 14 will hit though.
Okay, good.
We're used to having people with huge ACs.
Yeah. Oof, that's a bad roll though. It's only 6 damage.
6 damage. Boof! He's already looking hurt.
Yeah.
That
was action and bonus action. So.
Oh, gotcha. Action, bonus action. I also just realized I updated, so those that can see, we do have
but I
health
get to hack
rings.
them. So, can I insight what are they using to attack? Or, well, I have bad wisdom. I might just have to guess.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll hex his strength, I guess.
Hex is strength, gotcha.
I always
Yes,
forget
that
I
is
just
definitely
curse
what
the
they're
ability
using.
with the action damage.
They're using strength, which is wild. They have better dex, but they use strength for their weapons because they're not versatile.
Nice.
So
So,
strange stat line. I mean,
I think
that's
it
life.
gives them disadvantage with that.
Yes. So this dude's gonna have disadvantage to hit now.
Awesome.
Which is good because he's there. Phoebus, that is your go.
With a passive investigation of 20, can I discern if there are any more of these giants coming to join the party?
I'll say passive 20. If there are, they wouldn't get here for a while.
Okay, perfect. So how tall are these barriers they have built for defense?
The barriers, because there's a lot of crates, they're about like 10 feet high, but it's that like using acrobatics you can.
Would my bonus action telekinetic shove negate the need for an acrobatics check if I shove myself up and over?
Yeah, I'll allow.
Perfect.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to all these crew members that are just running around getting ready. The longboats are on their way. Prepare to evacuate as soon as they get here.
See,
Don't
there's-
make a fuss.
Or it's just right.
As I'm gonna run up to the barrier, telekinetic shove myself over, and then how many of those, all of them, can I fit within a 60-foot radius sphere?
Oh.
60 foot. So this is 30 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go ahead and double that. If you were to get like, you could easily hit.
For a spell that would damage, would I have to fill? Would the giants have to be completely inside the area?
For damage levels, no. Fun fact.
Let's scoot this 60-foot sphere a little over to hit those
Yeah.
other ones up top.
So let's
then.
see. That would still barely hit that giant.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and this.
Perfect.
Because if you angle it just right, it
Yeah.
literally just barely misses Captain Sabian.
Good enough for me. Everyone, cover your eyes, and I'm going to cast Sunburst.
Oh, gotta love Sunburst. They're gonna make con saves.
Would you like to know the spell save DC?
Yes, please.
21.
Gross.
How do you have a 21?
I am the Archmage of Sumani.
That is helps having guest stars, having people help you. This could have been bad if everyone showed up here and no one knew you were here. That is going to
Thanks for
for sure
helping.
fail
Help
every
with
single
this one.
cannibal. I rolled those together, but I roll the giants separately.
Sweet.
That is a failure from both of them.
All that failed are blinded.
Oh.
And they
That's
take now
excellent.
12d6 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to roll that here on the online for me.
Go for it.
So 42 radiant damage. And also one of the giants is going to get a power surge pumped into him, so one of the
Smart.
giants will take an extra 7 force damage.
Oh my gosh.
And that is the only power surge I had from that rest.
4. Those giants immediately looking so hurt. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gone. 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 As boom, hitting down, the giants look horribly hurt.
Perfect.
I will let you know that now. You're seeing that boom, huge amount of damage
And they're
immediately.
blinded.
And one of them took a little bit more with that
Everyone,
power surge.
keep your distance as well still, and I'm going to move the rest of my movement to get between the giants and everyone.
Gotcha. Smart. So, taking in that last... actually, it'll put you kind of in between Antigone and Stallion
Perfect.
right now.
I believe that is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, movement action. Yeah,
That was
excellent.
awesome.
Boom, boom. Bonus action, shoving yourself over. Boom, sunbursting.
As I said, you have nothing to fear. You are in the presence of the Archmage of Sumani.
The giants are slowly around. You see each of them are clawing at the cloth under, like, you know, because again, they have like cutouts and are just clawing at wherever their eyes might be.
And they can remake the save at the end of each of their turns to become unblind.
Yes. At which point, you see Captain Savian is going to turn just like, well done, like stab the last cannibal behind her, not even looking. This dude just dropped, just like, all right.
The longboats are on their way.
Excellent. You see, she turns. She is going to just start like getting ready to head back around because it's like, if longboats are ready, she wants to get out of here.
Yeah.
Actually, she'll take her movement this way, just because that's where the giants will be coming from, if needed for her crew. Kim, that is your turn right
How far? Wait. If can I jump over the fence pretty easily?
now. It's an acrobatics check. Yes.
No. Okay. I'm gonna go to. I'm trying to decide if I want to use my rocket skates or not. Okay, when you say my rocket skates have to be refueled, what kind of refueling do they need?
It means you would either need to get really lucky at a store, or if you're in Sumani, where you know you can get refueling, you just got to go hit up one of your storehouses or your home.
Is it possible since the boat is from Sumani, they might have it?
Oh, clever! Yeah, because Sumani, especially after 25 years, is well into technology. There's a very good chance they might have some rocket refueling.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go to the one who's. How much movement do my rocket skates give me? I'm
You
pretty
have,
easy, but I
when you
forgot.
ignite your rocket boots, you will have 120 feet a round for about 3 rounds.
What?
I'm gonna triple check
Oh.
that, but it
That
is
is
a
so
really,
broken.
it's
That's
not,
gotta
but
be
again,
Wonder Side
refueling is the problem. When you're
That's
not
the
near
refueling.
the refueling, it's basically
Still.
useless. So I'll check that, but that should be your movement.
That's insane.
Go. That is. Here we go. Rocket skate. Excuse me. I doubled it because I was thinking of the upgrade. Well, because your stuff can upgrade if you find the right people in time. Right now, 60 feet, but for a minute. So, yeah, like 10 rounds, but 60 feet around.
I'll take it. Okay. Haha, I can hit 2 people. Okay.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to go to the guy in between. So I'm gonna jump the fence. I'll do an acrobatics check.
Yep.
And I'm gonna run and go to the guy in between Kenai and Cyrus.
Yes, Kenai Cyrus. Yeah, go ahead and make me, Cyrus. Make me that quick acrobatics check, just jumping. And are you igniting the rock skates for the bonus?
Yes.
Excellent. There's another child somewhere.
Not
Somewhere
mine.
in this world.
Where's
This is a married
17.
apartment complex.
17 beats.
It's
Kim,
all married housing here.
You
Yeah, I was like, where is
full on jump. Boom, boom. Phoo, you kick the heel as blue arcane fuel just bursts out of the back of your shoes. You are immediately skating up and around that beach and close.
Okay. I'm gonna take my short sword and I'm gonna stab him.
Excellent.
Stabby. Okay.
I will say, if you
Oh, do I
position
have to-
yourself here, you will be flanking.
Oh, then I'll take.
Because you just need Ceres to be that enough of an opposite side. And since they're not large creatures, you're fine.
Right. Okay. Well, it's plus my dex, right?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
That's a 22.
22 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage for this guy.
It's a D6. Three.
3. You immediately up and in. Boom! This dude's starting to look hurt, but is still up as you engage. As what was a 3-on-1 with Kenai is now a 1v3. Well done, Kim.
If
Excellent.
I move away from him, do I invoke an opportunity attack?
Yes, because he is yet to take any reactions.
Okay. I'm going to bonus attack unarmed strike him. Martial
Gotcha.
arts skills.
Start punching up and in. Go ahead and make that.
Shoot, it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
And then that is a d4 plus my dex, right?
Yes, it is.
Why are there so many die we have to use?
No, you're totally fine.
Prepared.
Mercy, you're on deck, or Franny.
Thank you.
Or excuse me, after Kenai. So, because Kenai's about to happen. Sorry.
You about to happen?
That's 8 points of damage. Michelle, can you
8
like
points
that?
of damage
This is plus my dex, right?
plus the initial damage.
So it was 4 plus my 4, so that's 8.
Body hits the sand. You across. Boom, boom, boom. Punch in. Immediate damage.
So the rest of my movement.
You know the rest of it. He is on now.
I'm trying to remember where it would go, and if I really want to move. Can I take Kenai by the hand and drag him towards the longbows? Because he's the
With
lowest?
the rocket boots, unfortunately, because they're for you, it would basically become difficult terrain, and they're basically your normal movement. Just because they're built for you.
Not really.
We've got plans. We got plans.
Okay, in that sense, in that case, where are you going, and how can I go there to help you and flank?
I was gonna go towards the giants.
What? Phoebus told you not to?
Why does everyone want to go towards the giants?
I'm not gonna attack
I know.
the giants.
Then why
How
are you
long
going
are they
towards
blinded?
For one,
One.
they can make the save at the end of each turn to try to become unblinded, but how long?
Is it a
they're-
minute?
they're-
Use a minute.
They're
A minute?
Yeah, they're blinded for 1 minute.
So you have at least a for sure turn, and within that, a minute's time, so 10 rounds.
Okay.
Because if you're gonna go towards them, I'll go with you. But I also feel like it's a suicide mission. So
Especially since Phoebus told you to stay away from
How
the
far
giants.
away are we from the giants?
From the giants, you are about 5, 10,
Just so you
50
know,
feet
I'm
away.
happy to let you take care of the
Um,
giants.
Perfect. I have a plan.
The giants
see if
are
it's
kind of the
screwed up.
big problem, but that's why, thankfully, people are here.
Okay. And none of the other 3 are blinded, right?
No, because these 3 were just as basically
Oh,
the giants are only blinded because they had hit points enough to last,
Yeah.
right? Like they're
That's
they're
what I
big.
thought.
Yeah, everything else died.
Okay, I'm gonna go up. Well, I might not even go up. I'm gonna attack one of those little,
All right,
one of the like
Which
cannibals.
Because I will go.
because
in-
her
I will
movement
flank.
could help start flanking
Yeah.
immediately.
I'll go for whichever one you want. So
So can
You
I
choose-
reach the one that's closest to us on the screen?
Yes, the one that basically just going up. That's 30, finishing 40. Yep, right there. Or excuse me, it would be like this one to be
Which
ready.
one's closest to us?
Technically, the guy in the middle. I realized because of the angle.
Okay, I'll go to that one, and I'll be there to flank for him.
Excellent. You're there for the flank. So yes, Kenai, it's your turn. Now Franny's on deck. Not bad.
okay, can I? Let's see. What is the range on this one? What's the range on Tasha's hideous laughter?
Pretty good.
For 60 feet.
For
30.
yeah.
So I just want to get in range of that one.
20. Immediately within range.
Okay, and then I want to cast Tasha's hideous laughter on.
Excellent.
Is it a range
Um,
or is it like a creature?
He's got to make a wisdom saving throw. That he succeeds on. So
okay.
15. He's not the funny cannibal.
Okay.
He's
And
not
then-
in there.
Do you want to stay there, or do you want to go?
I mean, if you're not coming up, I will be dipping real fast.
Yeah, 'cause- I mean, because that was your move to get there, and so yeah,
Yeah.
unless you finish, because cannibals they might come forward, they might stay.
So that's my
Movement would actually put you about right there.
Okay.
Because sorry, let me fix the cannonball.
Okay. Then I'm going to. If you want to dip, do you want to dip? Okay. Then I'm just gonna grab Kim. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash, which also gives me temporary hit points.
Let me check something. I think 10, 20. Your movement is not enough to get to Kim yet.
Can I use my bonus action to dash?
Bonus action.
As a
So I
bard,
can
you can.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Adrenaline rush is what
And it
gives
also
That
you.
makes
gives
more
me
As a
temporary
bard, I
hit
know
points.
that.
How many? Yeah, how much temp for that adrenaline rush?
So I have
It's equal to your proficiency.
yeah.
Excellent.
So just 2, but
So yeah, just 2 for now. But
But
that's
you're
the thing, 'cause
at 2.
if you're grabbing
Doubles.
Kim and just into the air again with those wings, the opportunity attack will come after you then, as this dude
Yeah.
will just try to swipe.
that's totally fine.
That was cocked. On a natural 1, he misses.
Then we're gonna do.
You are getting ready to fly away. Excellent done. Franny, that is your turn.
Do I have any more?
Oh, with your
dash?
movement, yeah.
Yeah.
-1. Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
So yeah, that would put you about halfway.
Perfect.
So Franny,
Okay. I'm far away. Can I move and hold my action?
what would you like to hold your action for?
I don't know. What do I do?
That's the first. Yeah.
I'm not very helpful right now. I feel very unhelpful.
How close are the longboats?
The longboats just barely touch water by the ship. They haven't even started rowing yet.
Oh!
Do they know where they're going? Do they know where we are?
Oh yeah, they're.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry. You guys are only like 200 feet from the edge, or less than 200, to the deck of the ship. But the longboats are still just now deployed, and on the start of next turn they'll start rowing.
Okay.
Like lowered down
Yep.
into the water.
And that's the problem. Is there was just a bit of complication doing the knot.
I
60
figure
feet.
we have at least one more
If
round
I
of
moved
combat
up my
then.
full 30 feet, would I be in the range of 60 feet from one of them?
From one of the longboats.
One of the baddies.
One of the baddies.
Probably not.
Let's see. Unfortunately, just due to Antigone and Kim and Kenai, yeah, within 30 feet, no.
Okay.
Or actually, even 60, because that would be, yeah, no.
Then if I just keep turning out lights, does that give people an advantage?
It helps, again, the crew inside. If the cannibals and other things start getting close enough, it will help with the fortress,
Okay.
rather, that you
Can
made.
anyone else think of any way that I could be helpful besides that?
You're a druid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you
And that's the
can't
thing is,
roll
you
through
guys
it,
did
yeah.
have all your
Yeah.
spells before the battle. That's kind of the problem right now, is a lot of you are low on spells.
I mean, I'd say just, do the 2 lights that are up to the left so that maybe next round, if we're still fighting, you are within 60 feet.
Okay, I like that.
Yes, okay. So suspending, basically, like, full movement, everything, but going in and really taking out these last 2
Yes.
torches.
And then next time I can be close enough to
Yeah.
hit that.
Because, yeah, you would go
Exactly.
down
Right
in
up in the
5,
corner.
Right.
and... Yeah, so yeah, because in theory, if they're moving in, they'll be in range next turn.
Okay,
So that seems like
thank
the
you.
most.
Excellent.
I like that.
At which point, Franny, that actually makes the cannibal's turn.
Come to me.
Wouldn't you
Come
know?
to me.
These
You have
cannibals
many hit
are
points.
rolling-
Isn't it strange when a sorcerer is the
Coming
meat
in.
shield?
The wizard, yes.
The meat
Right.
shield.
Yeah.
Wizard.
This one is going to finish up that movement coming in.
Wizard fully.
This one
Well,
finishes
now
moving
you're close.
next to
got-
Ceres,
Big boy.
Um,
All those hit points.
coming out of the darkness once more.
Can he see me if I'm
These
there?
three,
I had like 100
Is there a
these
second?
2 next to the
Whoa.
giant.
Because you have a higher hit.
These
Ruh-roh.
2.
There's more.
There's a lot of cannibals that are screaming. Again, the cannibals you're noticing like can basically go down fast,
I'm
but they're
very
almost
glad.
constantly coming.
Sweet.
Turn off lights.
Those cannibals come in. The cannibal that's running after Kim and Kenai is going to attack guys just as you're flying.
We just learned about stranger
He's
danger.
got
So
one.
Okay.
Preventing, thanks to D&D1, he can't crit on you, but that is a 20 to hit.
Smiling.
Ceres, one's going to try to hit you. Hits you with 15 15.
Dang it.
Well, why did all these other cannibals show up? We were down to like 3.
Can
they
I-
did barely.
Out of
They
the
are
darkness.
constantly coming out of the
Yeah.
jungle.
He said
Pretty
Um,
dangerous. Good thing they got me here.
And these are some of the ranged ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the group of 2 that just came out are going to make ranged attacks both at Antigone and Phoebus,
yeah.
as they seem to have
What
some
else?
form of bow.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
I'm gonna deal damage
okay.
once I get who's been hit and who's not.
They have disadvantage
Phoebus-
against me.
Yes.
Because of
So
book
Phoebus, they
perspective.
miss you. Antigone, that is a miss against you with only an 11. Again, they're simple, crude bows. They're trying their best. And so Ceres,
Don't
that
give credit where
is
credit is due.
um,
They deserve it.
a total of 6 points of damage to you, Ceres.
Lovely.
Kenai,
Hey, I'm at 9.
that is 6 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And I believe that puts you down.
Yes.
I will say it wasn't high enough, but Kim, all of you watch as one comes in, stabs under Kenai as he's flying. Kenai drops into the sand. Kim, and you're just dropped too. I won't say you're prone just because, like, you know, you're still conscious.
Then,
No, just Kenai, because he's going for the flying one, right?
August, I want to take a reaction
okay.
because when an enemy
There's a
ends its
flying
turn within 10
cannibal?
feet of me,
No,
ends
I was
his
flying.
turn within 5 feet of me, I can move up to 10 feet without provoking
I was
opportunity.
like, I really thought I was paying
Yes,
attention.
you
So I want to
Yeah.
move 10 feet to Kenai.
Ah, clever.
Thank you.
Spending 10 minutes.
You're like,
Says,
I'm just saying,
stabs
me
you,
also.
and you immediately just like back
Like,
roll
no.
over to Kenai in the
Okay,
sand.
so the object was to not die.
And now someone's dying.
We got this.
You got this. Here we go.
In this session or this
We've
campaign?
been so terribly close so often.
Potato, tomato.
Potato, potato.
Yeah. The
Uh,
first one was bad.
the first session.
Cannibals
we
come in,
all
that's there.
down.
Back to the
Except
top of
for-
the order. That will make, let's say, who's... Franny, you're still in the port. Would you like to make just a pure luck check to
Yeah.
see if some of this powder's ready?
Yeah, I'd really like that.
Because again, until the cannibals get close, your crew doesn't have to attack with weapons. They can try these long range.
I love that you're asking the person who rolls the crappiest.
I'm trying to...
I absolutely roll the worst.
Yeah, I was too
Remember
sure.
session
Do I get
1,
any
you got
addition or
how
is it
many
This is
roll?
just kind of a
20s?
luck.
10.
10 exactly.
Oh.
Unfortunately, doesn't make it.
Damn it.
Because this is like an 11. This isn't like a death save. This is just almost a coin
So
flip
one
up.
more,
So, no.
and I would
what
have
you
got
see
it, is what I'm hearing.
yeah, all of them shaking powder. Click, click, click. One of these orcs curses
Yeah.
loudly, throws a gun, grabs another one, starts trying to fill.
Language.
Esmeralda, somewhere on the ship, someone has cursed.
Swear jar.
That actually makes Esmeralda your
It would
crew.
be so full.
That's going to
Not
be
in front of the goats.
the longbows. Starting
Which are technically-
to
Oh my gosh,
row.
That's what they're called.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Starting to row through the water.
New girl.
The
The
douchebag
douchebag jar.
The longboats have made it almost halfway to shore as they are rowing. Esmeralda, on deck before your turn, are the cannons going to make attacks as
Yes.
there is new enemies?
Yes.
Um,
The giants much easier. And for the big guy.
and for the big guy. I will say also with these two, they've yet to move, so they're still at disadvantage. Long range though, because again, these are good long range cannons you got on the ship. As the rowboats are rowing, let's go ahead and see how
Down the stream.
if these cannons will hit at disadvantage.
Can I give guidance to a man firing a cannon?
Is you ready?
I will
As
say,
an
to
action to
honor
kind
your
of-
nat 20 roll, I will say yes. Yeah, no, like, as part of your turn, since it's all top the order and you chose to stay on ship, I'll allow it.
I'm gonna find the spindliest man, youngest kid that I can find, and give him a very motherly hug.
This halfling sailor who's just,
I'm 32.
oh, thank you, man.
I'm not a
You got
child.
this, buddy. You can do it.
I hope so. I've
There's
been
like
in
a
the
little
service
star
30 years
sticker.
now.
I was
Star
hoping for
sticker
that.
on his chest of like
I'm gonna get you
great
one.
job.
Oh, no.
Do you want some,
You
Hannah?
give it. Well, we're laughing. It's a good thing.
Okay, they did
Definitely.
die, don't worry.
He's like, what's
Middle
going on?
side. I
Will, it's honestly,
Middle?
your dad's fine. Like, come on,
Yeah.
just down. It's not even
Sorry,
death
dude.
saves yet.
Don't worry.
But yes, definitely adding in this guidance. That's gonna add 4 to their roll. That's great. Going for these giants with that long range. Heavens, on a lower natural one, these cannons are not getting the giants yet. It seems rough. You think it's the nature of, in theory, once the cannibals and giants get closer, you're in range, but then they're in range, right?
It's
that
okay,
give and
buddy.
take.
You did your best, and I'm gonna bonus action dive,
Ooh.
using my dash action to get to shore.
Excellent.
And as I'm swimming away, I'm like, keep firing! Keep
Off the deck.
firing!
Phew.
There's a longboat that you could instead go into.
Nah, she's swimming.
Just straight swimming.
I'm swimming.
Your water genasi?
No.
Or Genasi, actually. So we'll see what happens. I
was
can't
going to
remember if
bring
you have a
someone
swimming
back,
speed or not.
But that's not gonna happen
Excellently done.
I was gonna make my way towards you.
As you start waving
now.
in,
You forget you're married to a wizard.
You teleported back to
wearing a
shore.
wizard has its benefits,
Gosh
actually.
dang it.
I
Married with
love it. I'm
benefits.
here for it. Esmeralda, you diving, boom, cutting through the water.
Poor Phoebus is like,
Cirrus,
pregnancy
that
brain
is
never stopped.
your turn there. What would you like to do on
Oh, it's my
And
turn.
David, you're on deck.
Okay, cool. Dang it, if I leave now, I will get opportunity attack, and that's not fantastic. Okay, I want to try and hit this cannibal right in front of me as hard as I can.
Heck yeah.
Please, where...
He is up. He's licking the blood already from
That
where he
works
stabbed
just
Kenai.
fine. I got a 22 to hit.
That hits him with your great club.
Excellent.
Really be a cannibal?
Holy cow, another 9 points!
Nepo, boom! Immediately, this dude looks on death's door as licking the blood, standing over Kenai. You see just, oh! Like immediately, a tooth flies out as just hurt bad.
Sweet. Frankly, I think I'm gonna have to risk taking opportunity attack because Kenai's gonna die again.
Toss him to me if you can. Just
Again?
throw him.
Again?
I am so skinny.
I'll catch him. I'll catch him.
I will say, for the
I
first
got
time,
it.
Phoebus,
I
you're doing
got
that
it.
quick. Captain saving your crew are all orcs. Orcs are naturally
Oh,
larger,
sick.
muscular. You're dealing with what looks like 3 teenage girls and one that maybe is only 19 or 20.
Perfect.
Is your-
Someone with muscles get the injured
He
to the
is the one with the
shoreline.
muscles.
I'm coming.
muscles.
I'm gonna deal with the giants.
Wait,
Someone deal with the soon-to-be corpse.
So
Wait,
sorry.
guys, this is like session 1 where all the girls were fighting and the guys were out of the fight.
Yes,
for
yeah.
Well, David's not down yet.
David's not done
We're
yet.
But he's
David's
not
still
in the
here.
fight.
David, you're just running up the beach, my guy. Keep running up that road.
I should have said something sooner.
Frankly,
You're
I'm gonna
already-
drag
Yeah.
him to the barricade because
Gotcha.
while you look
Dragging
powerful, I have to walk
I
past
will say,
another cannibal
we'll do
to
a
get to
quick
you.
opportunity attack.
Yep, this is gonna be great.
You see standing as you watch as just a little bit of the fur off your nose just shaves down, misses on a 12.
Okay.
And yes, I will say using basically half movement would get you, because again, dragging someone,
Yeah.
dragging you all the way up. And this is helpful because again, at the balustrades, you've got your crew inside that can take attacks if people come close.
Cool. And I am going. Can
half
I
our
do it
holding
so that
actions.
like Kenai is behind me? So
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool.
definitely like getting him up and to the wall, right? Like kind of
Exactly.
propping up, so at least you're in the way.
can I do a free medicine check or no?
Yes, please, free check.
Thank you. Oh, I'm not good at it, but I'll try. That's a 12.
Kina, your AC is 14 though, so that does not work.
Oh, it has to get above the AC.
That is how I'm going to start
Dude,
rolling
why
some of
isn't
these
your
medicines.
AC an
unless
11?
unless it's extenuating circumstances,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
oh, like I have a healer sphere or things. I think some of the base DCs are probably armor class stuff, right? Like how
That makes sense.
I like
Saris,
that.
unfortunately that doesn't work. David, that is
It's
your
Kenai's
turn.
fault. He has too much
Antigone,
armor.
you're on deck after
You're like,
the
where's
giants.
It's
Hard.
natural.
If someone can bring him up, we
I'm
got this.
coming, dear.
Gonna keep just running up that beach.
I'm
David,
sorry.
boom, 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 boom. You're going.
Bonus action dash.
You got this, my guy. You, boom, boom, running up.
They're
You are in the fight.
Almost. He's within sight of the fight.
You know, because yeah, I mean, gargoyles, they're naturally born sprinters. So they can go fast.
Very dangerous
You're
over
here.
short distance. And then,
Dave,
Oh,
since,
perfect.
since dashing was just my bonus action,
Yes.
because rogue, I'm gonna hold action to attack with my rapier if one of them gets close enough.
Actually,
Ah.
I have to say, you are a first level rogue.
Oh, I
still.
am. I don't get that
Yes. We're all so used
We're
to
not
higher
really
levels.
leveling up after this,
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
like
If we
I cannot
survive.
see you not after 3
I
sessions
will
of this.
don't give me any
Don't.
experience
Oh yeah,
for
you
this.
guys.
Yeah, no.
Thank you. We
We're
leveled
fine.
up 3
Give it all
times.
to the
All
rituals.
we have to do is just
David,
like, the votes.
as
It's
that
fine.
happens,
It's
though,
babies.
that
It's going
makes
actually very well.
the giants.
Oh shit.
As
Me,
they
me,
come
Oh,
me.
barreling
like,
down.
let's make a move.
Phoebus,
not
if you were
playing
glowing,
that.
I am
they're
shouting
blind.
me.
Wait,
Oh,
question.
they're trying. That's why I made a roll to see how well they were going to be on course.
I was gonna say they are
Because they're not
blind.
dumb, but it's
Yeah.
that like.
They're blinded, so they're one leg longer than the other.
And
They're
oh yeah, because they still have.
angled.
There we go. That finishes their full movement. The giant. Fun fact: these are fast. I did not expect that. Well, big legs, long legs.
Oh, nice.
Yep,
the
yep.
giants are coming
I can
in
tell you, when I have a lot of
But they are
6-foot friends,
blinded.
they walk fast.
with
It's
the
true.
reach. Actually.
Just
What
don't
were you
marry
again,
someone
Lonnie?
who's 6
5
feet
foot
9.
2.5.
Oh.
Oh, here's what we're gonna do though.
Oh, baby.
One of them is going
so
to try to hit Savian at disadvantage
Yeah.
because that's its closest like thing there. The other one is going to use a bit of blood magic.
Magic, you say?
Magic, I say.
Magic thou has
We
said.
will start with the disadvantage
That's
attack. It can make 2 attacks with this big old spear-like hammer. At Savian with disadvantage. That is 2 12s plus. That is a for sure hit on Captain Savian.
Disadvantage.
I am rolling. I rolled 2 12s with disadvantage.
It's already
That was
That
already-
was
yeah.
already the
Blinded.
first attack with disadvantage.
My lucky
Um,
nine
Nine
doesn't
beside
work.
No, yeah. So I will let you know
Yeah,
if
they're
lucky.
blinded, so they already have
Oh
to-
well, you could
Wait,
lucky
lucky
one
she
of the
just
12s.
forces them
Yeah.
to reroll one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. I was thinking. Oh, and posing. Yeah, lucky.
Wooed.
Here comes one of those 12s. Makes it a 4, which will still hit on a 13. Captain Savian wears light leather captain's armor, and so it will force your hit. The second one at disadvantage hits on a synthetic 19.
Oops.
Savian is going
Damn
to
that
take
good.
both of these
What's worth a
attacks.
shot?
Yeah.
That is.
I only get to use it how many times a day? Twice?
As many times as you have
All of you
proficiency, so
watch
yes, twice.
as
Yeah,
my
one more.
this
proficiency's at
giant
4.
No, your
Savian
proficiency
turns
should
to
be a
you,
2.
David,
Oh, my initiative
as
got 4.
spear above her head, time slows.
Never mind.
She throws you her twin scimitars and is dead,
She's instant dead.
Oh.
dealing more than her maximum.
Oh, dude, you gotta get out of there.
Oh,
The
yeah.
giant hit, blinding. They have saved so many lives, but Savian throws that and is
That's so
dead in the
sad.
sand.
I now have twin scimitars.
You've
We
got
have
his twin
And
scimitars.
they're
Cleric,
light.
though.
They are light weapons.
They are light
We have
weapons.
like a
So-
level 15 cleric
Bro.
coming.
As I said, yeah, like you guys have the.
So she can
The
revivify.
second giant
I
is
Yes,
going
we
to
have
do.
one.
One of my
Uh,
spell. I never used.
It is a
Oh,
spell.
sweet.
No.
As
Dead.
blood seeps out of the creature's chest and face, forming into what seems to be a giant spike in the air above David. What would have been a dex save dissipates into the night rain.
As I absorb a bit of that magic for another power surge.
Power
Yes.
surge. Yeah. Dang it, and that's a recharge spell. It's not even a. That sucks.
Wow, that
was
terrifying.
Uses
You
that.
just saved his life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
'cause
run.
some
I
of
got
those
you.
big
All right,
dex
thank
saves. Antigone, that is your turn as the giants have closed.
Wait, so run or don't run?
Walk.
Get to the boats.
Walk.
Walk.
Out of
Who's
the
the
water.
redhead? Redhead. Who are
We're
you?
all redheads.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we kind of.
Redhead in the
That was completely on
redhead,
accident.
redhead,
Ironically,
Brunette.
not redhead.
and yeah. So
So,
You
I'm
yeah.
going
Tell
to
me.
start running sideways, if that makes sense, like towards my
So-
left.
oh, so like 5, 10.
Well, no, because I was gonna try and see if I could whack that cannibal while I'm at it.
Oh, like
Just on
here.
our way.
Just the closest one.
This one right here.
Could I get up there?
That's your movement, just running
That's
sideways,
right.
away from the giants, right? Going
So
for
I'm
it.
gonna again bonus action swap my hex over to him and increase strength,
Excellent.
and then I'm gonna roll to attack with my mace.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, that's gonna be another 9 points of damage.
This dude, just like what Sarah did this one, is already looking horribly hurt on death's door. Again, nice and cannibals, they're easy to get down. Boom! He looks bad as blood drips off the side. You see you can find excellent action, bonus action. Captain Fetus, that is your turn.
Alright. Oh, he walked out of the room. Perfect. Oh, I gotta get ready to take a hit. As he closes his spell book, it blinks out of existence as he clenches his fist and this arcane blue and golden energy washes around him, forming into plates of armor. As he begins slightly glowing, is now wearing a full suit of basically plate mails, I guess, Tensur's transformation.
Excellent.
Nice.
Going full melee.
Yep. And here we go. So I gain 50 temporary hit points. Yada 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 yada.
50 temp. That's insane.
Here we go. That was the action, so I can't do the other thing I want to yet. But I am going to run over between David and these
30.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then this first one, I'm just going to take my fist and punch it
Excellent.
with the offhand bonus
Very.
action.
It's almost like Iron
Yeah.
Man as the plate mail just appearing out. Boom.
And do I have advantage because I'm unseen by it?
Yes, blinded.
And they do make the con save to see if they
Oh
get
yes, at
unblinded.
the top of their turn.
Yeah, DC 21.
DC
So this
21.
would change the advantage.
So I'll make it for both. And con save, yeah, it's
that,
decent
I
enough con. Okay. The one on the right that
Okay.
was going to do the magic is now no longer blind. You see, immediately can see you.
Hello.
The one on the left you think is still blind.
Perfect. Advantage. Oh,
How
that.
did
No.
you do that, dude?
Can I get those a crit?
Did you see where it landed?
Stand
Oh,
up.
did you see where it
That's
landed?
the only way you can see
Hell
it.
yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow
And
it.
it was also a synthetic 20.
Synthetic, excellent, yeah.
All right.
That was
So yes,
so
and
cool.
with advantage as well. The other roll is also another
Also
12. So,
synthetic,
Yeah. Boom.
so that's going to be because it's offhand and I don't have the tool in fighting. A whopping 2 damage being crit. Oh, plus 2d12 force damage, I think.
Yeah, because
That
you
makes
I forgot
have
about
a
that
lot
for
more
transformation. Yeah.
yeah. That's a big spell. It gives so that way you
Yeah.
can be a melee.
It is 2d12. Yay! Well, that's okay. So 4 force damage as well as the 2 bludgeoning.
Good job.
So
babe.
6 damage.
Good job, baby.
You said you were gonna save us.
You're doing great, sweetie.
All right, I'll get it. Just give me a second.
They are both still looking hurt. It is that like, oh, thank goodness. But as the second one on the right is no longer blinded,
I'm
it
gonna.
is still anyone's
Yeah,
game.
that's all I can do.
Excellent. But now this one can see you, and the other one now knows you're there.
Perfect.
So
hit
attacks
me.
are, yeah, they're probably going for you.
That was really
Uh,
funny.
that would have been Sabian's turn, but she is gone.
That's so sad.
That's life, yeah. Kim,
death.
that is
That's
your
life.
turn. So Sarasa just dragged Kenai in, and you can see all this.
He looks pretty close to death's door, right?
Kenai,
He's
excuse me,
down.
Kenai is down. I forgot
Yeah,
to update
Kenai.
him.
The guy
Oh,
right next
yeah.
The guy you're next to is on death's door.
I'm going to use my sword and I will attack. Attack.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible. It's got a
Not
sword.
usually monks most.
Stay
most
strapped.
monks don't. Yeah.
But short swords are a monk weapon.
That's a
Yeah.
19 plus 4, so that's definitely gonna hit.
That is so gonna hit.
Plus my d6. That's 3 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna jump off his head.
So close.
Oh.
As well.
You hear the body hit the sand and is no more.
And then I want to go up to the one that's by Antigone because I know she did some damage on that guy. I'm gonna try to finish him off as well.
Yeah, immediately again those rocket boots vroom, cutting through the sand. As yeah, you're not close enough to the surf to be difficult terrain.
Oh, that's an 11 to hit.
11 misses.
I kind of figured.
Are you
easier than
flanking?
lucky. Oh, but
You
we're
are flanking. Yeah, no, I'll allow advantage.
sure,
Yeah,
because-
you just came and flanked.
It's another 23.
That hits.
Okay. And then a D4 out still. forgot we were fighting for a second there. Thank you.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, these are so funny. That's 6 points of damage.
How do you want to do this one?
Well, this is an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
So I think I want to do it full Kim possible, like whip around, kick him, and like. Yeah.
You kick him, and here, poof, hits the sand hard, down as well.
And then yeah.
And the rest of your movement actually would put you just about level with Antigone.
Okay.
Because that's, you would have gone.
You
20,
only get to make an extra
40,
unarmed
10,
attack if you have enough key points. You get 1 per level.
No, bonus action, extra attack, not the flurry blow.
Kenai.
I thought you only got that at a
Yes.
higher level.
Assume we need a death saving throw.
I don't know.
Yes. Please come make your first death saving throw in the box
And
too.
it's a bonus action unarmed attack.
Yeah, I thought that you could only make a bonus
See what
attack later.
No, as a monk you get a free bonus action attack, but flurry of blows comes later.
Yes.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
as long as
That's,
as long as you
third.
attack, you can bonus action 1 attack with unarmed strike. Which is nice.
Melody.
It's one of the only classes that gives you a bonus action attack.
I really like it.
Forgot about that. Excellent. Thank you, Kenai.
Yeah, flurry of blows is at
Franny,
level
that
3.
is your turn.
Ice knife on the guy up there.
The guy right outside the balustrade?
Yeah, that's the one.
Heck yeah.
I don't think you get that first level. It's later that you get an extra attack, but not at first.
Not an extra
Ice
attack,
Knife
but a
is-
bonus action.
But the unarmed
Right?
strike.
Make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
So that's going to be that bonus you have to your spells
So that we have
Okay.
2 witnesses.
to
or-
hit his armor
Yeah,
class.
I'm
Because you're
just
basically making
confused
an ice knife
I don't
and
see
throwing
where it
it.
says.
Alright. I like it.
It says when you use
Where's my
the
big dice?
attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon.
There's
Oh yeah,
bonus
you can
action.
make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yep, flurry
I
of
didn't
blows
know
is
that
the
was a
later
thing.
one, though.
Yeah, because it improves it. It makes it that like,
Flurry of
oh,
blows
I'm,
is like, oh, you can do it for free and get 1 or spend a key point and do 2.
I am realizing
You know
now
what?
that Rapunzel could have made
a
6
9 and
attacks
misses,
every
but he
turn.
makes a dexterity saving throw because it will
Yes, doesn't say
Bonus
will
action
explode.
for it, the flurry of blows, because flurry of blows
So
is
go ahead and
your
roll
bonus
2d6
action.
cold
Oh,
damage.
that's
He's going
true.
to
Never
make this
mind.
dex save.
2d6?
That makes me feel better.
2d6.
I was so upset first.
He fails, so he will take 2d6 of cold
9.
damage. Boom! He is on death's door as he sees the knife, like, boom, hits it out of the way with his spear, but as he hits it, it explodes, and you watch frost all over his body.
That was well
Um,
done.
you
Well, the
see
first part wasn't, but the second half was.
The second half was well done.
I'll take it. Thanks, love.
the as that happens, well done. That makes the cannibals
In which
turn.
case, Hannah, thank you for reading it better than I did.
Here we go.
And for doing those 2 attacks, because
These
that was
2
super cool.
are coming in right around
Oh, Kim!
for their full movement. 'Cause I finally figured out how to do this.
But they don't
This
get to
cannibal's
attack
coming out
this
to
turn.
try to
That's
attack
nice.
you, but with disadvantage. No, this is their attack. These are the people that were right here.
Oh, they're
Yeah, they were
moving
close
and
enough.
attacking. Gotcha.
Yes. These 2 are
Moving
staying.
into action, thankfully.
These 2 are coming
Oh my
in.
God. The lowest,
Actually, you know, this guy's
hit
gonna
instead of all of us.
try to come
So I get
around,
hit,
maybe
I go down,
help the giant.
basically is what happens.
Good thing you have the highest AC.
That actually,
is true.
you do have the best AC right now.
Because you get to do wisdom
That
and
makes
dex.
next. This is where that is all of the prepared cannibals. Here's what we'll say. Antigone, go ahead and roll me a D10 if you'd be so kind.
Oh, it's 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
As
I
all the
see.
cannibals that were in this
I was gonna
advanced
say, it's
vanguard
a good thing
are
you picked
here.
me, 'cause
It's
I
now
know
just
a lot.
going to be what keeps trickling.
That was August being nice.
That was, yeah, I'm like, alright, we'll be nice this turn.
Oh, is this cannibal here trying to range attack me?
Yes, this guy, because he decided to come around, so he's going to try that range.
Disadvantage because of
Very nice. So here we go. At disadvantage, that is still a synthetic 21.
Oh, okay.
That was a 20 and a 20 and 18. So he's gonna hit with that. Only dealing 5 points of damage.
Okay, perfect. Digs into my temporary hit points a little bit.
Yeah, right. Like you got a good chunk, right, with tensors. As he does that, the 3 one's attacking you, Antigone. 2 are attacking Kim.
Great.
No advantage because they didn't give themselves flank. So Kim, 1 will hit you.
more disadvantage I can use?
Yes, you do. You got those 2 lucky. So.
I'm gonna use the word lucky on the guy who tried.
Heck yeah. So, beating because it would have been 18 to hit. It makes it a 19 instead. I'm so sorry.
Crap.
Or, well, it would have been 19, but an 18. So, Antigone, 1 attack will hit you as well. Franny, one of these cannibals is trying to stab in at you, but thanks to that darkness, now has disadvantage. Misses you, Marissa, completely. Trying to attack you inside, but disadvantage.
Because it's dark.
And I think the other 2 archers are going to just some of these cannibal archers are going to start attacking the crew, and hit. So just like some of your crew is starting to look worse for wear as arrows are now peppering the fort.
How many hit points did we all lose?
Yes. So Antigone, you're going to take 4 points of damage. Kim, you only got hit once, but that is going to hit you for 7 points of damage. I rolled a perfect 6.
Tell me you're not down.
Antigone,
Am I dead yet?
no, at 1.
Oh, I thought you were at 7.
I
No,
do
at
have 1
1.
hit yet, and I don't
Thank
think the giants want to
goodness.
hit you.
The giants don't want to hit you because they've got a bigger. I mean, if they area attack stuff, maybe, but that's an if. That is everything that
Oh, you
was
wanted
going
that
to
back?
happen. Top of the order. Here we go. Let's see here. Who hasn't rolled for the crew?
Cheers, lady.
David, you're up near in the combat. Go ahead and roll me just pure D20, Mason. For
Alrighty.
is the
Get above a 10.
Is the powder wet? Get above a 10.
Excuse me.
Oh, not wet powder.
Not the wet powder.
Not wet powder.
The powder is soaking wet at a 4.
Click, click, click. The crew is looking really scared because again, Savian just got destroyed. Right, her body looks bad. Powder is wet. They're not doing great in the fortress. As that happens, though, Esmeralda, you were the last one with the ship. Are they just continuing to try to hit the
they're
cannibals?
continuing to fire.
Guess what? Those giants just got in range of cannons.
Woo!
I'm sorry, I just
oh, and you
love
cast
the fact
guidance.
I did, it is concentration.
Yeah,
that
so
Esmeralda is just
here we
trying
go.
to swim to shore.
here we go. Oh
so good.
my
What?
heavens.
What?
That is a 4 for the guidance, but a 6.
You're kidding me.
So
What's
10
going on?
plus, excuse me, cannons get a plus 6. 16 hits the armor class of the giants.
Finally.
I forgot about the
That
plus.
guidance saved
That
me
is
bucks.
going to be a 6d10 of damage to each of the giants.
Oh, thank heavens.
Ooh, they are looking now decently hurt. Actually, what I just realized is they now look bloody.
Sweet.
You realize that these giants are now officially, like, not just the blood of their magic, but look, gashes and cannibals and boom, boom, hitting them in the chest. Which might not be great, because now the giants are aware of the ship. Esmeralda, that is your turn.
Can giants swim? I'm still bonus action, full action, bonus action dashing to get to shore.
You have already. Oh, excuse me. Longboats boop, are almost ashore.
Oh, I'm keeping up with the longboats?
You are already keeping up the longboats.
Full
What?
armor,
Dang.
everything.
Oh, excuse me.
Dang, Esmeralda's a beast.
Esmeralda,
Yeah.
I think I did something wrong. What's your speed again?
My speed
30
is 30 feet.
I was considering you 25 for some reason. So
Oh,
with the dashes, that would give you
I can
from last
outswim
time.
a longboat.
You're almost ashore.
That's incredible.
You are already almost ashore, swimming in the
That's
water.
awesome.
Excuse me, that was my bad. That is your turn, Esmeralda. Dash, movement. You have, if you want to take your action, just to dash as well. Because this has just been like movement and bonus. Because last time you did
Am
that
I able to
guidance.
like stand up in the water now? I'm on like.
I would say for sure. It's difficult terrain because it's now the surf, but it's that like.
Is
you're-
it difficult terrain because of the water or because of the ground?
Yes. It's that, you know, when you're like,
Okay,
you're
'cause that's
at
weird,
belly
'cause-
button height in the water where you're like, I'm standing, and so you're not moving fast when you're walking.
Okay, so she ignores difficult terrain when it comes to
Yes,
land.
you do. Yes, you do. Excellent. So yeah, you're just standing in the surf now.
Awesome. So with my action then, we are going to shoot off another firebolt. No, not a firebolt. Correction.
Correct?
We're going to shoot a 5th level. Where'd it go? guiding bolt.
Ooh.
240 feet range at one of those giants.
Very much.
Preferably the one that's going to smash my husband.
Yeah, so the one on the right who's not blinded, who now you can tell is looking right at Phoebus.
Yes.
Jeez.
Let me see.
You
Do
make
you
that-
roll or do I roll?
You roll. It's a. Oh, excuse me.
No,
it's a attack roll, so you get to roll it.
You.
5th level, so it'll be 8d6 radiant damage. Good lord. These giants.
Not good. Not good.
Not
Can I
cool.
use my inspiration to reroll?
Yes, you can. It's fun of nat 20s.
Oh yes.
Okay. Little better. 17?
17 hits.
Yes. Okay.
Also,
So this is 5th level.
5th level, so
So that's
8d6.
86. Let's go. I don't even know if I had 86 on me.
I have a ton of d6 if you need them. No worries.
Let me pull out all the ones that I do have.
He's 56-year-old man. Same going on all the rest of the missions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 on me.
6, if anyone wants to send your kids to camp, just need
6.
2 more.
Oh, I have 2 more right here.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
There we go.
That's 1, 2.
Oh, so you only, there we go. 8d6.
Thumbs up.
Woo! That's a lot of 5s.
Gosh.
Nice.
That's 15,
15.
17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 points of radiant damage.
31 points to the one on the right. Looks horribly hurt
And now
and
we have
destroyed.
advantage on the
And
next
now you have
attack.
advantage on attacks against him.
One
Gosh.
attack. The
One
first
attack.
attack.
The first attack against him.
Gets advantage.
That one's looking bad. Sorry, I accidentally linked them. One of them is not as bad, but they are now both looking horribly hurt.
Yes.
Edge of it all.
Esmeralda, excellent turn. Saris, that is your turn. As you, Kenai's behind
So
you.
the crew wasn't able to help us get Kenai up? over
no,
the
like,
barricade?
they are holding all their actions right
Yeah.
now are can we shoot, and if things get
That's
close,
fair.
stabbing. So like they try taking
That's
attacks
totally
at you. Yeah.
Is there any way I can possibly get Kenai over a 10-foot barricade?
Launch him.
What would be your plan? What's the idea?
My arms are open.
Hey, I'm not smarter than Brittany.
So
Sorry.
the problem is
Yes.
I'm not very big or strong.
Not very big or strong.
No, I wish. The best idea I've got is to get up on top of the barricade as I'm holding on to a leg or so and just yank and then hope. Actually, I'll hold on to his arms when I get up to the top so that I can hopefully pull him over so like he bends at his waist and just kind of tumbles in.
Ragdoll in.
Yep.
That's not bad. Here's what we need. First, make me an acrobatics check for yourself, basically. Of
Okay.
like position yourself, get up the balustrade.
That's 17
17 does not.
for
it
me
is
to get over the
It is a
barricade.
DC 19 for anything to get back over. Going out is
Yeah, 'cause
much
they're like-
easier, which is what you want.
That's fair.
You guys did a good job making a balustrade to not let anything in. You have an option if you want to ask for help.
Ask for help.
Ask for help.
I will ask for help.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes a box of doom roller.
Oh.
Do I roll or do you roll?
You're gonna come roll.
What do I
Well,
roll?
we're setting up a little camera.
Sorry, I got distracted by a baby. What are you rolling for?
I'm
rolling
asking for help.
She's asking for help. You don't know what that means yet,
Yes.
but here we
Did
go.
you know
Let's
this?
set up
Yes.
the box of doom cam. So if you want to come on over here,
Difficult terrain.
in real
You're the
life.
best.
Wow, it's
IRL.
just like D&D. Here we go. We're gonna set up. Here's what's gonna happen. What is your charisma right now?
At the bottom.
18 plus 4.
18 plus 4. 22.
Well, it's an 18 and the thing is a plus 4.
Oh, so you have a
Yeah, I was
plus
gonna say,
4.
no. I
was like,
have a
hot
22.
damn,
That's not
okay.
possible at level 1.
So go
Hot
ahead.
dang. Sorry.
Roll here in the box. Thank you. What help do you want? Alright, box of doom.
I want Kenai over the balustrade. Balustrade, why did I say that? Barricade. And honestly, I just want to be able to make the cannibals back off. My next plan was to try and do
Alright, you
the
get your spell slot back.
frightening presence. What? Oh. Okay. Well then. Is he over the balustrade? If not, that's fine.
Not yet.
Balustrade?
It's
Why do I
that
keep
like
saying that?
you're almost up to the balustrade, and Kenai's close. Again, you're trying to get the body up, but now you have a spell slot, is what I will say. With the,
Okay.
shall we say, deal. We'll talk later.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Then I'm trying to decide if I should do Fairy Fire again, or if I should just try and do my Fey Presence for now.
Either one's a good idea. I think that's why you have this your spell slot back. There's no wrong answer.
Okay. For now, I want to go so right up next to Kim, so I'm within 10 feet of those 3 cannibals.
Okay.
Could I? No, they're definitely further than 10 feet, and I want to try and do my Fey Presence again.
Excellent.
And I want to make them frightened.
They're making their roll as thunder is in the distance.
First I thought that was outside.
I'm just making sure I said it right. What do they have to make?
They have to make a wisdom
sorry.
saving throw. I'm really hoping they're crappy at wisdom.
Hey, pass one of Kenai's wisdom saving throws.
Each one.
One of them? Just one.
All of you look, and here's a fun fact with Fey Presence. I need you two to make me wisdom saving throws.
Oh crap! I forgot about that!
Because you are in range of her.
Oh, I have negative wisdom.
It's okay, it won't actually harm you.
You have my paper over there.
Oh, that's a 15. No, 13.
Oh.
2.
10.
They both fail.
I'm sorry.
What you see, Antigone and Kim. Saris runs up. Suddenly, her teeth seem pointed. Her fur seems mad and bloody as screeching out this terrifying, monstrous-looking girl. All the cannibals fail. I roll
That's
for
good.
them as everything here now. You two are also afraid of Saris.
Who wouldn't be?
Who wouldn't be? This is terrifying.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to
I'm afraid.
run up between both Kim and Antigone, grab their arms so that they don't run away. Just be like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Resist.
What you see, like frothing
You
at
just
the
tried to get away from me.
Yeah, we were trying to get away from her.
mouth. You think you're talking? It's
If
just.
she grabs me, I'm gonna try to hit her. I don't care if it's a disadvantage.
The good thing is you don't have a reaction to do that.
You have a reaction right
No,
now.
but
It's
my
on your
next turn, I was gonna
Whack
run
this
away,
thing.
and now I'm gonna try
You
and hit you.
can they attack me if they're frightened of me?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. Instead of running away, that's what I'm doing.
I'm sorry.
Excellent turn. David, it's your turn. Antigone, you're up next after the Giants, because David is your turn as boom, boom. The Giants are here. What would you like to do?
Alright. Well, so first, the twin scimitars, are they just normal scimitars? No
Uh,
+1 or anything?
They're normal scimitars, but they have the light property, so you can dual wield, you know, for like an 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah. Well, don't have that feat yet.
Well, everyone.
Or
has
no,
two-weapon fighting.
excuse me, offhand fighting is what it's
Okay,
called, that
offhand
everyone
fighting.
has. Sorry, I
There we
misspoke.
Okay. So, if I can find
For the record, August, that was super fun. That was a really great way to play for
So
it.
you asked.
I'm gonna go to the giant on the right,
Okay.
one that's glowing.
The one that is glowing. Yes. Here,
and then
that's
I'm just gonna go and try and hamstring him.
glowing.
Like dodge under his feet and just swipe at his
Oh,
heels.
excellent. Go for it.
That's
Because this is the one that is looking really hurt. You have advantage on this first attack.
I hope you don't die on its turn.
Don't.
Okay, good thing I had
It's
advantage.
more angry at me, I think.
So, I'll be using my rig for
him.
that for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits for sure.
I did some damage, babe.
And
That will be 7 points of damage to the giant.
7 points of damage. As you see coarse gushing blood. It's like gritty blood is draining out of its ankle as its true blood is now been spilled. Would you like to do anything else? You still have technically some, because yeah, if you're just using a bit of action, kind of like go through the space, or excuse me, movement. You still have bonus action if there's anything.
The offhand attack. If you want.
Yeah, because you could offhand
True.
attack
It
with
would
the.
just be the dice for damage.
Yeah, I'll do an offhand attack.
Go for it. Yeah. Roll to hit.
Scimitar, that's 6. And I rolled a hit as well, right?
Yes. Yes.
And the roll to hit is normal. It's just the damage roll doesn't get the modifier.
Yeah. Okay. It's actually much better than you think it would be.
Yeah. It's cool.
Really.
I don't get sneak attack or advantage or anything because I'm behind him now.
No, not right now.
Alright, that is 10 to hit.
10 to hit, unfortunately, does not mean. Goo! You slice in and realize this is thick, giant hide. It is hard to cut through, but you have still severely damaged him, and he is looking hurt, as you can tell.
Sweet.
As we jump back in, that makes the
Hey,
giants.
look at me! Look at me, big guy! Look at me! Here!
Chris Pratt. Hey, eyes on me.
Hold up a cookie.
Because he's blind till the end of his turn. So
Yep.
what's going to happen? He's got that. He is going to do something. The second giant is going to take an action. I'm probably just gonna roll this. 10. Yeah, and gain back a little bit of hit points.
Oh,
You watch as
that's
he
gross.
takes this giant hammer stab.
The
Boom!
blinded one?
The non-blinded
Oh, the
one, the one that's looking bad, and heals itself. As David, you watch as that gross reverse gravity, the blood starts
the
coming
one that I,
back into that wound you made. That is the one you hit. So because he was looking really bad. The second one is blind, but
Hit me.
has his. He does have that spell.
Are you dancing?
Because yeah, he would go for the spell.
Sweet. Do it on me.
Going to actually hit, you, David, the cannibal, and this because it's blind. It's just like
It's just like
it's not smart. It
Yeah.
might hit its ally, but he wants to hit.
wants
So
to hit.
I need deck saves from you two.
Okay.
As he is doing his little blood spell thing.
Don't die.
That almost landed
It
on
almost,
me again.
yeah.
but
So
I
yes,
said
dexterity
bounced
saving
into the
throws.
crack.
I will make it for the giant. The giant succeeds. The other one, so he'll have, and the cannibal
60.
fails.
But I'm going to.
Cannibal's about to die, probably from this.
I got a 16, but I'm going to use my reaction to Arcane Deflection to add a +4, so it's a 20. Also, when I use Arcane Deflection, 3 creatures of my choice take 7 force damage. So the 2 giants and the
Excellent.
cannibal are. Oh, and 60 feet of me. Not little cannibal getting hit by his friend.
Yeah.
Cannibal that's over on all 3 of the ladies.
Excellent, very
Yes,
smart.
that's
So the
60
one
feet.
right behind Antigone
Yes.
and Ceres is now looking horribly hurt.
And then 7 damage to the
Is that
kids.
not the same one I'd already heard?
No, that.
Yeah, these are the new ones that just ran up.
Yep.
So did I
You
kill
two
one?
took down
Oh, you
those.
killed that
Yeah,
one.
you killed that one. Yes, he is hurt.
So, helping as best I can.
Giant is
Yeah,
back
something.
again. Both of them are looking hurt once more.
That was cute, buddy.
Yeah, see, they're doing good. You didn't mess up, Will. Don't worry. Honestly, the dice tell the story.
I got a 13 on my save.
A 13 fails.
Yep.
So close. Oof. Here's what's gonna happen. It's not the damage you have to worry about.
Okay.
As
That's
David,
ominous.
you only take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
This is cold damage.
So do I take 4?
You take 4 half, yes. As you feel your blood stop in its veins.
Yep, it's not the damage you gotta worry about.
Please make me a death saving throw.
Oh, what?
He is holding your blood in place.
Oh! That's kind of
14.
gross.
It's a success. We're not box dooming those when it's not on your turn, because that way you can all know. Emil, you all see, and you feel there's no pump.
Oh god.
It's such a horrifyingly cold feeling as suddenly the blood in your body grows cold and stops.
You
As he
had to be the hero. You had to
stops the
fight
blood.
the giant. You just got here.
Yeah.
That is
It's like I ran into
his blood
Oh,
magic.
no.
But again, that's your
I got a 22 for concentration on the DC 10, so.
excellent. Thank you. You are good. Here's what's going to happen now. He's going to make now to try to be not blinded, and both of them, or excuse me, the other one can now recharge to see if he gets his. That one of them has that. The other one has that like spike you saw.
Yeah.
If that one hits you, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Oh yes. The
Please
cannibal
don't
that
die.
failed is dead. As you all watch, grasping his heart drops to the ground.
Oh.
As the damage was enough to do him, and he is dead.
I'm not upset about that.
That one's fine. He's an enemy. He's good.
Yes, we're good.
So yes, here we go. Recharges, and
DC 21 to become unblinded.
DC 21 misses with a 18. They've got a really good con actually, being these blood giants. But when you roll bad, you roll bad. So you watch as the second blood giant that had to use his turn to heal up. You watch as magic swirls around his staff, and he's got his thing again. That was the turn. Antigone, that's your Phoebus. You're on deck.
So, I just got the living daylights scared out of me.
You
and
are
then she
frightened.
grabbed me.
I'm
So,
sorry.
Bonus action, because I guess the last guy who was hexed went down.
Yep.
So I am going to
Oh,
hex her with my bonus action. And
you
then I'm
are
going to take that
flanked.
attack at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, we're accidentally flanking. 'cause
You're
for some reason- so
accidentally
it's a flat roll.
flanking.
Oh, that's
what
funny.
stat do you hex?
I think because it's
Just
that
go,
split
go,
second panic, she's not gonna think strategically. She's just gonna keep hexing strength because that's what she's been
Gotcha.
doing.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I
I
like that.
appreciate you being panicked.
If I were smart, I would do charisma. Obviously,
Yeah, this
but-
might be really bad. We'll see what happens. Flat roll, you're
Flat roll.
flanking.
Oh, that's an at one.
Oh, good.
So you are safe.
Scream!
For now.
Whoosh! Saris, and at this point, Saris, I will say, enough's come down, and you really look. It is Saris. She just looks a little red, but she doesn't look dangerous. But you're still frightened.
Do we make saves on our turns?
Yes, you do at the end
Yeah.
of your turn.
They do? I think it lasts.
Excuse
It doesn't.
me.
They don't make.
Until the end of your next turn. So
Uh-huh.
until Saris's turn.
Okay.
So yeah, terrifying. Still frightened.
I'm sorry.
She's still terrifying.
She's still terrified. You want to run away from her,
I can't believe
basically.
I
That way.
missed her. Well, that one.
Well, because you're not expecting your ally to
Yeah.
shriek and froth at you, so it's not
Yeah.
like swing. Any movement? Any other?
Nope.
Okay, just stay in there.
It's at least funny.
Phoebus, that is your
hilarious.
turn. Kim, you're on
Well,
deck.
not in retrospect, but.
Alright, friend.
I kind of
Try
forgot
not to
that I
die.
don't
I'm going to
get
try to
choose.
get their attention more.
Enemies are
As
scared.
the armor sort of continues like opening and covering into a helmet now. As he just reaches out his hand, a sapphire appears in his hand, and he crushes it as a beautiful long sword
Yep.
then appears in his hand, and he will use my bonus action to ignite it.
Nice.
As it
Nice.
begins arcing with this radiant light.
Phoebus.
And then I'm going to move equally between the two giants.
Means the sun god, as you are now boom, radiating light off this sword. Excellent.
Esmeralda
That's
rolls
my
her
turn.
eyes
They
in the water.
It's beautiful. Yeah. All these poor sailors who just think this is awesome are like great. Again.
Here he goes again.
Excellent.
We show me
Savian
off.
is still down. Kim, that is your turn.
So I'm still terrified of her, right? So I'm gonna unarmed strike her.
Disadvantage.
No,
But
Flat.
flagged. I just realized.
Now you act like a party and flank and work.
I'm sorry.
15.
15
It
hits.
hits.
This isn't even intentional flanking. She chose to step in between us.
I was trying to
It's
help.
completely accidental flanking.
As
How
Sarah's,
many hit points
I'm trying to help you.
do you
I like this.
What?
How much damage did you just do?
7.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm at 2.
So
Seven.
she's still up. So I'm still
Fine.
terrified of her.
You're
Oh, but
at-
remember, if I'm down, it still
You're
counts
at
as
2 hit points.
I'm at 2 hit points.
From your own party.
I'm
Boom!
coming.
As you punch and I'll say there's the half-second
At least
realization
we
of,
didn't both
wait, is
hit
this
her.
Saris?
At least we didn't both hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you would
is-
hit.
we
you
are
would-
very lucky.
You guys would have
killed
gone down.
her. I mean,
It's your turn. You're frightened. What
I
do
know.
you
I'm
do?
still. Am I still
I
frightened
know.
of her?
It's still until
So
the
frightened
end.
doesn't. Wait.
I
Is it
have
frightened?
no
Don't. Aren't they
notice.
supposed to use their actions to get away from me?
No.
Oh,
So
they just
frightened.
Can't.
Trigger
Um,
frightened.
I
Your
see.
frightened is it's until the end of your next turn. They will
It's
have
just the
disadvantage
base
on you, and
frightened.
if they move, they cannot move
I
any movement to
see.
get
That
closer
makes more
to you.
sense.
So
Yeah.
the problem is,
You've
You're
already
right.
gotten closest.
The fear
closest to
spell,
us.
however,
That's
makes
what I
you
was
run
thinking
away.
of.
Yes, run away.
I was just worried you guys were gonna run towards the cannibals, and I'm like, no.
yeah. What would you like to do? No, she's not gonna die. I
I'm
promise, buddy.
sorry.
It's okay.
I'm. Your mom is trying to kill me. I'm not trying to kill her.
That's a bonus on our
It's all
strike.
good, dude.
I do have a
Okay.
bonus on arm strike,
I
and like I'm
know.
trying to think of like, okay, August.
I will say
would
that-
I have noticed it's Cyrus by now?
I think yes. By now,
Sirius.
after
I'm
both
sorry.
of you know,
It's okay, Cyrus
it's
is a very
Cyrus
strange
'cause,
name.
like, yes, it's. I'm allowing that like first time because it's
Thank you.
that natural fear, just like fight or flight. Once you've made
Cyrus,
an attack,
not
it's enough to
Cyrus.
know,
Oh,
and so you are
okay.
frightened, but you can now
Cyrus,
choose that very much like,
How do you
do I
spell
really
it?
want to hit her or do I want to run?
Serys.
I will.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hit her again.
Okay.
I feel really bad, but like
It's
that's
okay.
the gut reaction.
No, it's totally fine.
You're
right?
good
It's fine.
because there's still enemies here. There's other things you could focus on. It's not,
Right.
fear isn't like charm. It's not like you can only see this.
So, I'm closer.
I thought he was moving his own leg for a second, Nick, and I'm like,
How's he
he's
doing?
feeling the music.
He's jumping. He's pumping.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to decide who I attack. If I attack the guy, I feel like if I'm looking
the
at
one
the one
behind
that's touching
Cyrus
us.
is
The one
like,
behind
already
Cyrus,
hurt.
you could like move right there because this dude's already hurt. Like
Yeah.
these two are fresh is the problem.
Then I will do that. I'm gonna unarmed strike
Go
him.
for it.
And we are not flanked.
Can you
Not
throw away
flank
my
of
trash?
You would have to move
No, you're
far
good.
enough.
Closer to him.
I would actually say because right now I'll allow it. It's technically like here if we're being honest. But that's the thing. To get a flank for this guy would let these two opportunity attack you. Because already it might be that.
It's fine. I didn't need it anyway. It's an 18 plus 4.
Go ahead and roll damage.
It's fine. That's 5 points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
Fairy as
Cheerleader run, like twirl kick, something. You can tell she's a cheerleader.
You go.
If we knew what a cheerleader was.
Falls on the dirt and is
Yes.
down.
And that won me the 2 regionals last year.
And that Kenai.
Oh,
That is your turn.
great.
This will be your second death saving throw.
Please stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Sorry, we're not ignoring the fact
And
that you're down,
yeah,
Kenai. We're
it's-
just trying to protect
Oh
you.
no, it's totally
As
cool.
long as you don't get hit.
Yeah, because if you get
Sadly,
hit, that's
yeah,
automatically
Wizards don't
dead.
have
dead.
healing spells.
Yeah.
The medic is on the way.
Medic's on the way. Medic's
Yeah,
on the
the
way.
only thing I have is false life, and that,
That
temp
doesn't
won't
rise
bring
you.
you up.
Yep.
Exactly.
I've got a +1 for
Marissa,
medicine.
that is your turn.
Okay, I snipe on the guy right there.
And then
Uh,
the giants
You're out of spell
kills
slots.
the one orc lady.
Have I
Because you
used-
already used
It's just
one
the
Time to
before.
go armor mode.
Yeah.
Which one did I use? With this session or last?
Last session.
Can I poison spray then?
Yes, poison spray. Yeah, cantrips are fine.
Cantrip.
Because
Okay.
this makes your second
You're
turn, and
right,
that
I
was your.
forgot about last. I was like,
You're
I haven't
totally
used
good.
my 2.
It's that wild,
Yes,
yeah,
I
because it's
have.
been a while. And it's like, wait, yeah, we had a
been a
whole
while.
technically an encounter before
Yes.
this. So it makes this rough. Yes, go ahead and poison spray this
Okay.
dude.
What do I gotta do to poison
Um,
spray this mother
Oh,
trucker?
excuse me. He's got to try and evade it. He's gonna make a con save. That is a success. So he evades the poison. Unfortunately, no
Dang it.
damage
That
will
was
occur.
rude. That was
Then I'm gonna
rude,
run away.
August.
Run away.
Bitch.
Yeah, he's not anywhere close to take opportunity attacks right now. He has to try to reach in to get you on his turn. So
Okay, so you can't really get at me?
yeah, you can literally go a full like just all the way down to the bottom if you really
No,
want.
just a little bit to the right.
A little bit to the right, just kind of like up there.
So, up. A little to the left. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 feet
Back
moving
away.
away.
I wish
Moving
I
away.
wish I still had spells because I could. But yeah.
It's that rough. That makes the cannibal's turn.
This'll be great.
Here's gonna
This'll
be
be
the
great.
question.
This is fine.
I'm fine.
I would love Kenai. No, I think you already wrote something before. So here's what we're gonna do. Saris, would you make me the cannibal check? It's a D10
I almost rolled a
cannibal
d20
check.
automatically.
Let me move these guys up. This
6.
guy up.
I'm
6.
sorry.
1,
How many successes
Two.
have we had? Maybe 1?
3,
2?
4, 5, 6.
I had a panic attack for a second thinking it was a 9, but thankfully it was a
6 is still rough.
better than a
um,
9.
This cannibal is gonna make a quick perception check because if your body's there, that might be really bad.
Yeah. My body's
Natural
not there.
1. He doesn't see you. He's going for Franny inside the tent.
Nice stealth check, dude.
So he's going to try to throw something at disadvantage at
Really
you,
good
Fran.
at staying still.
That hits. Good heavens, on a 17.
Sorry, that's made me mean.
I'm playing the quiet game right
On
now.
disadvantage. So, Marissa, this cannibal that's trying to
win.
attack you has hit you. He's throwing a weapon
Every
at
so
you
often you hear
inside. You take 7 points of damage from
Are you sure? Was it at does he just
At disadvantage, I rolled a 19 and a 14.
Alright,
so
so-
I'm
Yeah.
a
You need
to
17.
So I got 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Where
as you-
are the longboats?
Good. Longboats are on their way. Next turn, they're probably going to be at the shore.
When seconds
Um,
matter, the
that
longboats
is
are
the
only
cannibal. Here
minutes
comes
away.
the
6
important
seconds.
though. These guys are afraid of Sarah
What?
saving
No, I
your
meant to.
lives.
What?
They can't move closer to Ceres because you two didn't leave. So this cannibal is going around. And this one's gonna come.
This is not even gonna try to attack.
No!
Another perception check though, because again, Kenai's body is just.
So it
big.
may have saved us, but it may have killed you.
The cannibal stomps,
No.
picks you up, puts you over his shoulder,
No, heck no.
and is going to start
I mean,
leaving.
you are an orc. You are a big meal.
One, two.
Yep, you
You're
can
a
feed all the
meal.
family.
You're
Yeah.
a snack. You're more than a snack. You're a full course, my guy. You got this.
You're a
Okay, so
you're a
he's a
meal.
married man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. As
Control yourself,
this
man.
dude is grabbing, he saw you, and he's not attacking. Like, it makes no sense for them. Like, oh, you're down, but it's like,
Yeah.
all right.
Free food.
That's-
When I get up and I turn into a bear on his shoulder,
He's
very
Just like that full
Gotta do it,
heal,
gotta do it.
Immediate damage.
That is the cannibal. Oh, excuse me. Archer cannibals.
What?
Huh?
Hey,
Two
hit me!
are
Hit
going
me!
for. Because that guy's. There's only 2 archers left. Man, I didn't put nearly enough range.
I am glowing. Hit me!
The only 2 left are going to try to hit Ceres. Because you are the freaky thing. The giants have you. Like, you're actually almost, I think, 3/4 covers with the giants right now. It's actually nice to be
The
there.
archers, I'm
Nice.
guessing, were not in the group of.
No, the
Guys are
archers
not.
have been there a while.
Yeah, I was
Here
hoping
comes
that
2
I had
attacks.
managed to scare them.
That is 2 18s.
That
so each one
hits.
hits you.
I am definitely down.
Ceres.
So you have 2 hit points though.
Yeah.
right?
Ceres, you take 12 points of damage.
Woo! Okay, I'm not
You're
full
not
dead.
but you are
boy.
for sure down. As I will say, fear is going to drop still on your turn.
We were
It's not
like-
gone.
This close to being
So
off.
it's supposed to get either double or triple. I can't remember
Double.
which. Double.
Basically, you take your
But
max hit points times it by
If they
2,
had dealt
But
and
if
they
you
two
have
had
to
more points of
deal
two
damage.
minus
that
12,
much in one
That's
hit.
2 to 0.
So
And
even
then
if you're
10.
at
Yeah,
one
but they
hit
still
point,
have
they
to
still
get
have to deal
another-
double your
Which
damage.
one,
Yeah.
right?
No,
I
they have
have
to do
not been
double my max
updating on
negative.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what your. It ignores your
Oh.
I
current.
thought it was
One.
just negative of what your top is.
Nope, there's no
No.
such thing as negative in hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can never go below 0.
Thankfully. You're all looking pretty hurt,
Imagine
except.
having to heal up.
Oh, and Franny, yeah, you just also took damage. Everyone
They're like,
is
you're just when you're dead, you're just
damaged.
dead.
At the top of the order. Let's do this.
I have the most hit points. That's
You
not
have the most
encouraging.
at. No, excuse me.
I'm about 5.
Yeah, David has 2.
I have 2.
Everyone else has
I have
about.
I should
2 to
not
1.
be the highest.
Unique
Obviously
healing.
excluding the higher levels.
Here's what's gonna
5 is
happen.
Not a good high.
As we begin the top of the round, Phoebus, would you make me the powder check? I think you're one of the only few that have yet to make a check on land here.
Sweet. So just the D20.
Just a D20, one higher than 10 for some of these.
Oh, that's
archers.
a 9.
Wow, we are rolling so badly.
The powder again. Archers could be great right now because that could
Yeah,
take out
yeah,
their
they
archer stuff.
could.
But right now it's rough. Yes.
Also, I've been lying to you. My AC calculation, I only have a 14 AC.
Okay.
It was still 16 because I thought married, but that's been more than 7 days since Esmeralda and Phoebus got married.
Yes. It's been a
So it's
lovely time.
I would hope it's
been
been more
quite
than
some time,
7
yeah.
days.
It's been on and off. We just keep divorcing and remarrying just for the buffs.
You have to die
Buff.
before you can use that again.
Judges hate us. Learn that one easy trick that always gives you an AC buff.
That's hilarious.
Yes, thank you.
okay.
So with that, then,
So your spell
Nice.
didn't actually improve your AC.
but because
no,
there's
it
still
just
people in
gives me 50 temp hit points.
Ooh.
Gives me proficiency in all
this
weapons, armor,
cannibal that has hit the
all that fun stuff.
fortress is
Teleportation,
dead.
mission all made.
The one that was trying to hit you, Franny,
And
because half
also-
of them are trying for guns, half are hitting anyone that's
But I
nearby.
can't cast spells.
He's dead? How did he die?
It's concentration.
Your crew, the people inside the fort.
But it makes me.
Oh,
take-
okay.
Because again, people are shooting, but again, not everyone's shooting, because that
Okay.
would
And
make
then I
sense.
get
Some are
multi
holding
attack.
actions to
Oh,
hit when
yeah,
things get
so I get
close.
2 attacks with the action.
So there's
Um,
people with us in there where I am.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So that
my
makes the
emergency.
ship once more.
If there is
Um,
a progressive-
Giants
Somehow he just-
are at range, so the ship cannons are going to hit those giants.
I believe it. He's trying to
Here
suck
we
back
go.
in and he's
That's
not
a
really
22 to
succeeding.
hit the giants.
He'll start crying, and then we'll put a pacifier in his mouth, and he'll stop, and he'll pull it out just so that he can cry.
At least he
These
understands the process. though.
giants are looking horribly hurt. You realize both of them are not just bloody. The giants, boom, 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 now look horribly hurt. Almost death's door, you
I
might
thought you
think.
said one of them went down and the other one cast that blood spell.
The cannibal.
Cannibal. The giants are taking. Oh, excuse me. No, because
Yeah,
cannons
that's
would
a
be
new
ranged.
That
Because
is
again,
so
since you're
cute.
there,
He
they're
takes
not
it out
gonna
and tries to put
go
it back
low.
in.
And it's like an aggressive.
That
move.
makes
Yeah,
here we go, Esmeralda. You and the ships, because you ignore difficult terrain. The ships are on shore. One of them's in the surf. Where are you going?
Well, I'm gonna get as close into combat as I can.
Yeah.
And do I see the fact that one of them has taken
Can I shout that
one of
when
them?
I see the
One of
Oh,
them
yeah.
taking
You
one of
can
them.
you can shout into it. It's that like.
They took him! They took our friend!
Why are we rescuing? First of all, why are there children out here?
Boy, there's so many
We
children.
Second of all,
First point of order.
Sorry, I didn't bring my glasses.
I
Yeah.
really do.
I love that.
You're old and need glasses.
Older dude is like,
I
wait, you're not
put them
adults?
in your suitcase. How?
No,
Can we
but that's 'cause
focus on our friend who's being taken?
Yes, I'm
David
sorry.
and Kenai are like fully grown
So
adult, like
much.
men-looking people. So when you're like, oh, your crew got wrecked, and then you show up and there's these 4 teenage-looking girls, and you're like,
What?
excuse me.
Oh,
But your party is a little weird.
This is
Do I see?
That is really sketchy.
I will
It's the girls who
say.
haven't done that. Well, I guess you ended.
I will say yes,
Sorry.
because the fortress, there's no way the fortress is
partially our
high
fault.
enough. That Esmeralda,
I'm
out of the
holding
surf,
against you.
I will say you can see Kenai's
Yeah,
being
you're
dragged
still-
away.
Unless I stayed at, in which case I will haunt y'all
All right,
forever.
because I can't. I would love to do masculine word, but he's not within 60 feet of me.
Not
sure.
unless. Oh well. Because if you ran like more towards the fortress,
Yeah, let me use my
Let's
full
see.
movement to get as close as I can.
You could do mass healing word.
because that's
Yes.
that's
You
moving
could
and
get me
bonus
back
action
up,
moving.
too.
So dash, bonus action dash.
Oh, no, you want to action dash,
But
because
not
bonus
yet.
action.
'Cause
Oh,
bonus
is
action
mass
dash.
healing-
Bonus action dash.
Yes.
No, because mass healing
so
was
that-
bonus action.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. No,
Oh.
it's not.
Wait.
One
no.
bonus
bonus-
action.
One bonus action, so action dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, action dash. Yeah.
It'll
However,
I'm
we cut
figuring it out,
the
it's
tomato.
It works
Um,
either way.
That's so crappy. 2d4 plus 2.
We are level
Um,
1.
so
2d4
we
plus
can't
2
see
is
them
pretty
in
good.
points
Yeah.
Esmeralda,
Oh, come
unfortunately,
Oh, I have masculine word. No, I have mask cure wounds.
mask your wounds.
That's
You have both.
better.
Uh,
I'm gonna do mask cure wounds.
Mask your wounds. That's got but a 60-foot range. Here's what's gonna happen with a 60-foot range and a creature within a 30-foot sphere. Here's what's gonna
Double for spell sniper.
a double for spell sniper.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna save lives.
Yes,
Yeah.
it will. Thank
Well, because
you.
I was gonna say Phoebus is the only one technically 60 feet away from me, but
If it's
spell
doubled.
sniper 120 foot with a 30-foot radius. That's gonna hit
Oh, sweet.
all 3 of those girls, all 4 of the girls, and Kenai if you center it right there. Because you have
They're little
We're-
babies.
The beefiest we are is like 12 hit
12
points.
hit points.
Oh,
It'll
you're
be
13?
over.
We're level
It'll be
one.
overkill if you use
My
the
math-
highest.
You're overhealing us if
So
you
not
do
even
that.
fourth level would be okay.
No.
I'll
It's like
fourth
So you're level 1.
Fourth
giving the
level-
infants bread when they need milk. It's
Yeah.
Fourth
you guys
level-
are.
No, that'd be
That's
giving
still
us like a
44
full
fourth
venison.
level.
No,
Even-
masculine word isn't.
A masculine word at level 3 is
Yeah.
still
2d4 is
1d4 plus
fantastic.
your spellcasting ability
Okay.
modifier, which is I believe a
Alright.
5. So
Yes.
it's still 1d4 plus
Yes,
5.
yes,
2d4.
Or 2d4,
level,
right.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're
my
like,
God.
they're baby.
You are about to
Yeah, imagine
save.
needing healing, right?
You're about to
Yeah.
wake up on
Like
this
back at
dude's
full.
shoulder.
2d4
Yeah,
plus
I just
5.
guys
Yeah.
are gonna hit as many people. Obviously, the people who are down.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna
you
get
got
all of us.
all of that.
You
The
can
only
get up
people
to
is
6, and
technically
You'll get all
David's the
five-
only one you're
four of
really
us.
not hitting, but David's
He's-
right
He's
up
made
there.
out of stone. He's fine.
Sure.
Quick. Okay.
Okay, that's good. That's a 4 and a 2.
4 to 2, so
Six
6.
plus-
that's 11 hit points.
11 more.
No,
No,
Oh,
because
no.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
Oh, excuse
so
me.
yeah,
I
your
thought you
wisdom
had
isn't that high.
So we all get
Oh.
8.
Everyone gets 8, but
And
that
if we
brings
have 9, we just max at 9.
Saris,
right?
you're at 8.
I'm
Fran,
so
you're
happy.
healed. Forsher at 9.
Can I
Kina,
borrow
you
the
have
pen?
No, but I
8.
feel like that was
Thank
so
you.
crappy.
Kim, you're at full.
I'm
You
literally
just
back
brought
at
the
her right
entire
now,
party
Shelby.
back to
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
Or well,
With a
almost
total of
everyone
9
back.
hit points.
August.
With the total of, yeah.
I wouldn't like just
Which
make
means they
sure
have
that I
one hit
appear
dice
dead still.
plus
Yeah, oh yeah. It's that, like,
Have you ever played that
yeah.
one?
Franny's at full. Kim's at full. Kenai, you're back almost to full.
I'm at
Saris
8.
is
I
at
feel
8.
good.
At this point, Esmeralda's just kind of crying because she's
Antigone,
like,
you're at full. It's
they're babies. Why are there babies on the beach?
children.
Why are the babies in the beach?
On the beach
The
battlefield.
beach babies.
Honestly,
Baby
they
battlefield.
were way
You did hear this was a shipwreck, right? It's not like we chose to be here.
Beach baby
Here's the
battlefield.
one problem. Right
Oh,
now,
poor Esmeralda.
as you heal, Captain Saving is down. The boats have reached the shore, which is life-saving. But now, the crew will have to make 2 turns to get to the boats.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's
now it's
time.
it's a buy time deal.
Yeah, the ship
Whose turn?
should still be shooting.
Oh, it's my
The ship, yes, the ship shot the giants
Ship shot
for
the giants.
Aladan.
The
Good
babies
job,
on the
dude.
battlefield beach. The babies on the beach battlefield.
Beach battlefield.
I
Beach
literally-
battlefield babies.
Esmeralda, that was life saving.
Thank you
Esmeralda's
so much.
sitting there like, where
So
are your
is Kenai
mothers?
back up?
I don't know.
Kenai's back up, but he's
You
feigning
actually
death.
have no idea.
Like all of you might
They don't
know
tell me
that,
where
like,
they
magic
go.
Of like, oh, I feel
Those
better.
are their dates.
It's literally that we're
I'm on this
adventuring.
guy's
Well,
shoulder, and I
be
would
back
rather
in a
him
week.
not know that I'm alive
She's up to
now.
I love your
6,
best.
7,
Yes.
8, 9, 4, 5. I will
Funny,
say
before you
also,
drop, I
I'm
was
just gonna
like,
say,
oh,
Esmeralda,
to a brown
the
bear. Oh, really?
6th
Best thing I can
creature
follow
you
you.
could have
Yeah,
chosen
he's
for your
always
spell.
the bear.
For your spell, Shelby, technically you could have hit another creature. I'll just let one of the crew inside because they were taking a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
The
Go
best
for
I
it.
can give you is bear.
Saris, that is your turn. David, you're on deck.
Sweet, I'm alive again.
You are back up, but you are on the ground. Oh,
Okay.
fear drops.
Yep.
At
As
the
you
end
look,
of
oh,
my
that's our friend.
turn. At the end of my turn. So the bad guys still can't approach me.
Oh, smart. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like, that actually matters. So I am going to sleep is 20-foot radius. Okay. And I get to choose a spot. So is there a radius that I can get all 5 of those cannibals to the left? Within 20 feet?
Sleeps at 20 foot.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Wait, how far can you throw it?
Within 60 feet, I believe.
Oh, yeah, within 60 feet. Yeah, sure.
Within 90 feet.
I was thinking it was
Within
180,
90
but
Okay, now come on. 90 feet. Here's what I will say. If we're being the
5d8.
your most persons, if you want to hit the ones close to you,
Mm-hmm.
here's your
You're
options.
5.
You've got these ones here.
Yep.
You could go for this oncoming
Nope, I
group.
want to do the ones that are closest.
Ones that are closest.
For
Smart.
sure. Especially the one that's holding Kenai.
Yeah, it's because if you guys have to run, they're in the way. That's smart. How many D8 do you need? Because
I'm rolling them already.
Oh, you already got them?
16.
Great.
Oh,
And the
that's
one
pretty
we
good.
used technically
27 hit points.
20.
Starting with the lowest hit points going up.
I'm definitely gonna allow some of these people to drop. So how many?
27.
You two should have gotten some attacks of opportunity when the guys left your areas.
Oh.
Come attack. I won't do that now. I will just say they're going to be some of the first to put to sleep. I'm gonna free allow it because with 27,
you.
what I will say is that's gonna make.
I
one,
love the spell sleep. It's
2,
so good.
3, 4.
I have that too,
Um,
I think, prepared.
What you watch as 4 of them
4? 4 closest, if I can
drop
choose.
their torches, the lights go out, and they are asleep.
Dope.
Because the 2 that would have ran would have been horribly damaged by those offhand attacks, and so that's why I'm like, we're not gonna go back and do all the damage. But it's like you would have hit them, right? Like that's easy enough. So boom, they are down.
Cool. If I get a running leap at the barricade, will that do a lower DC to
Yeah,
get up
20
over
DC.
it?
Yeah, it's a lower DC.
So I
to
still
get back
need to
up.
roll though.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a nat 20 again.
Take a point of inspiration.
Yes. Oh, I already had one. I give it to who? David is most likely to die.
Thank you.
David. Yeah,
Okay.
David and the Goliaths.
Yeah.
Ironically, my band name in high school.
And then is there one last thing I can do?
I gotta keep it alive. So yes, 20. Boom,
Is
boom.
there one last thing I can do as an object
I
interaction?
was saying, unfortunately, well, what kind of object interaction?
I want to toss a crate up over the wall.
A toss, that'd be a full action. Any of these crates
Not
are
a
the size
bonus?
of you.
Okay, that's fine. That's
But
fine.
yeah, you guys watch popping up, like skittering up and over the wall. And as you get over the wall, you guys.
I just shifted.
Was that Ceres?
Are you aware?
Their puppy is demented.
A shifter is basically a werewolf,
Shifter,
but different
yeah,
animal.
But like none of the down.
It's not like it's almost kind of like yours, but yours is like a spiritual guidance type thing.
Yeah.
Yours is who knows what this is.
I'm a feral creature,
Feral
only at the
creature.
moment.
Something with rabies.
David, that's you. Giants are up next, and taking these.
Oh, you guys are no longer scared of
Alright,
me.
do you need,
Yes.
do you need to make a death saving throw?
Yes, sir.
Squirrel.
You got a point of inspiration.
At the start of your turn, please make me a death saving throw. You get to come make it in the box of doom, though. You've made. Everyone knows there's one success. This is just now. It's a secondary
Oh my gosh, you realize that?
I'm gonna
point of
put
inspiration.
inspiration.
Oh, I don't know why you point of inspiration. You're 20 there, but no. Yes.
Stay alive.
You are still up, but you feel again. It's that horrifying cold where like you are moving and your blood is not. So it's
Yes,
that
you do
natural.
get to choose. There's like a
What's
couple
going on?
different
What would you like
subtypes
to
of
do now,
shifters
David?
that give you different.
Yeah,
Abilities.
I'm gonna make another attack.
On the spec, go for
I
it.
actually already know what kind of animal it
Okay.
is, but I want to just keep it a surprise because
Yeah.
it may or may not have something to do with the backstory and.
Backstory.
13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Damn.
Barely missing.
Okay, offhand attack with
Offhand.
the scimitar.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
Point of
Nice
inspiration, and that will
Ooh,
hit.
that's
Only
awesome.
the dice, but still good.
And
Yep.
it does crit because it's a melee. Yes.
Crits because it's a melee.
And I have Savage Attacker.
Ooh.
I do.
So if I need to, I can reroll.
That's
That's
true. That's a
dope.
good one.
We'll reroll that.
You are so cute, buddy.
So that is. And I don't get.
No modifier.
Don't get
So
modified.
that's 7 points of damage with the scimitar.
He's looking on death's doors. Goo, blood restream. You hit that wound again, making sure he is taking damage across those ankles. My guy's looking so messed up, David. Any movement or other less stuff?
You can't disengage, can
I
you? Yet?
can't. Not
They
yet.
have a big
Dang
range, so you can run around, but it's that like,
Get as far away as you safely can, and I'll get you out.
Sounds good. Boom.
boom, moving about here because they have a range of 15 for all their stuff. Yeah, that. So you're still plenty out. Sabian's still on the ground, but that will make the giant's turn.
Hit me.
One of them will. The second one
It's
has his big blood magic.
Disadvantage because I have the cloak of displacement back.
Oh, this is a dex saving throw.
nice.
Oh, that one.
This
Cool.
is his. No, so yeah, this is the one that you first counterspelled that he is now
Okay.
doing another big.
I cannot counterspell because I am transformed.
Yep.
So,
This is
But I do
a
have my
big
reaction
one for
back.
him.
okay, good thing I'll be using that reaction. So it's going to be. What is that? I actually have to do math.
Oh no.
And they said you never need it.
Yeah, yeah.
School.
Like, it's worth it just for D&D.
Math.
Plus 4 on the base. Ooh. It's a 13.
A 13 fails.
Yep, I assumed it did. However, when I use my airplane deflection there, those two and the cannibal right there are going to take 7 force damage.
Yep. Which is gonna help. The one that's attacking you is now looking horribly, horribly hurt.
Perfect.
But that's going to be that damage plus that damage. Together, this piercing damage will start with 29 points of damage.
Ouch.
As
He looks like he's
stabbing
trying
in,
to crawl
making
somewhere.
a giant shaft
started
spear of
screaming.
blood in the
Really?
air.
Ow.
My
I'm
nephew
good.
Jace, who's
I'm
a
still
monster,
at
hit
is
points.
so big, he's not strong
Here we
enough
go.
yet to be able to.
He is going to, yeah.
He flipped
Um,
his turn now.
rolled over.
I need
Jace
you now to
can't.
make
His
me
head
a
is too heavy.
Constitution saving throw, as he's going to choose the second
Yeah.
of these.
I'm gonna make my concentration check first.
Oh yes, please do. Yeah.
That's a
And
natural
the bigger
20 on
one's
concentration
available
check.
as
Point of
I'm gonna
inspiration,
take
you're good.
He
Well
is
done.
now
and then the
at
con
the
save,
age where he likes
which
to
I
cuddle.
do now have
When
proficiency
you
in
hold
because of
him
the
like
transformation,
this,
Yes,
so
you
it's a
do.
plus
This
8.
this is gonna help.
So a synthetic 20.
You feel the shaft of blood tries to jam, like as it hits you, some of it tries to go down your throat to incapacitate you, and you cough it out, keeping it outside of your body. Because he was gonna try to like basically suffocate you with that secondary effect.
He's taking cues from you.
Stuffy, yeah.
Stuffy.
Blood magic, blood giants. It's gross.
Yep.
That
Hate
is
this stuff.
the second giant. The first giant is now going to make 2 spear attacks against you. He doesn't have his magic back. Disadvantage.
Because he's blind and I no longer have to cloak
Oh
despite
yeah,
the
yeah.
fact.
So, but yeah, that
But he's
blindness
still
is still.
blinded.
Man, you can't get rid of that.
AC
Dear Lord.
14.
With that 14, that is going to make. That is a 16 to hit,
Hits.
and second attack still disadvantage. 13 misses. The
That's nice.
spear comes in, deals 26 points of damage to you.
I am now down to my normal hit points.
Poof, as all of that arcane radiating shield kind of breaks. You're in your armor though, you're feeling good as a lot of damage comes your way. That is the giant's turn. Antigone,
spell's still up.
that
I'm
is
gonna make
your
the
turn.
other
Oh, yes, please do,
concentration
because
check.
that was a big old one.
And it's a 27 beats it.
27 makes it. Antigone, it's your turn. Phoebus, you're on deck.
Okay, so last I'm aware, Sarah's, Kina, and Kim are now all fine again, and the boats are basically here.
Boats are here.
Cool, so I'm gonna start running in that direction, probably angling down towards like Sabian for that directional cue, like that sort of diagonal.
Gotcha. So going like, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right? Like diagonaling in.
Can I get a clear line of sight toward the giant that was after David?
Oh, yeah. Both. I mean, these are huge creatures. You can
Yeah.
easily see both of them. So go for it.
So here's the weird thing. Technically, Ceres was down to 0, which means technically as a bonus action, I can swap Hex to
Oh,
Because she did
that's
go down.
true.
She went down.
So I can swap
Your
to that
hexed
blood
opponent
giant.
went down.
I love
That's
that.
dumb. I hate
Right?
that. Hate that.
Roll the
Hexing.
right.
Boom. Blood giant number
That
2
is
is now
awesome.
hexed.
Cool, cool, cool.
He is looking bad already.
Flat roll with a javelin to hit.
Excellent. And I'm assuming still strength. That's going to be that.
Yeah.
The second one, the one on the left?
Oh, one on the right.
Oh, one on the right.
The one
okay.
next to David.
The one on the right, that's
Okay.
looking horribly hurt.
Perfect. Because you'd have advantage on the one on the left.
Oh, would I?
Because he's blinded. Oh, wait, no. He needs to make a save.
Yes, he does. Thank you so
DC
much.
21. But if he fails, he's blinded.
He succeeds
Okay,
finally.
he's no
So
longer blinded.
both giants, man, took it long enough.
I rolled a.
They've got a good con.
I rolled a 15.
15 hits exactly.
Cool, cool, cool.
He is hexed too.
10 points of damage.
How do you
Nice.
want to do this?
Yeah!
David really got him close. You got him with that crit.
That's awesome.
Which one are you killing?
The one on the right.
So August right, our left.
I
Yes.
picture it just kind of runs up with
Right,
the
back
javelin,
on.
like, ah, back off!
Back off! Fool!
That works!
Blood coming down from the throat. Boom! David, as you tuck and roll out of the way and said, boom, boom! Dust flies
That's
everywhere.
That felt
hilarious.
so good.
That giant's
Nice
down.
job.
Well done.
That was so cool.
Good job,
Antigone.
Antigone. Phoebus, that is your turn.
To be fair, it
One
did feel like
giant
we
still
survived
up.
being there for a couple rounds.
This giant is down, so I'm only gonna focus on.
I just
this
saw
one's
that
hit
one
points
of
now.
the
This
first
one
levels
is at that
got.
Once,
Um,
yeah, we got to.
So yes, Phoebus, that is makes your turn. Kim, you're on deck. Technically, I've saved him, but she's on
Sweet.
deck.
Okay, so first things first, this first giant's behind me is dead now.
Yes, the one
Perfect.
on the right. One left still up, so you're good.
Alright, you can run now, you're safe. And
Alright.
then I'm going to take my first attack on this giant right in front of me.
Excellent.
No longer an advantage, sadly.
Blindness was really helping, honestly, because again, they could have done some
It's a
range.
natural 19 first roll, 27.
Oh, you guys already used the advantage on that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
David used that one to help get some good stuff on him.
He's
So 5 radiant damage,
5 radiant damage.
8 slashing damage. This is all magical. And 22 force damage.
13 plus 22
Dude.
is 45.
This
How
thing's
do you want to do
gotta
this?
count, right?
I'm going to simply sidestep closer to the cannibal and slash up with one clean blow, taking its leg off, roll under its falling corpse so that I'm within. So I'm 10 feet away from the cannibal, so there's a space between us. And I'm going to telekinetic shove it to pull it towards me, like with the force.
Falls to the ground with that force.
And then I'm
Sand
gonna
everywhere.
pull the cannibal towards me, so strength save.
Because Hex was on the one you killed.
It was on
Actually,
DC 21.
fails.
Perfect. He's pulled 5 feet closer to me, and I'll run the remaining distance and take my second attack on him. Yeah.
Nice.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Sad day.
But
It's okay, you just took down
I
the
rolled a
gun.
6. 14 missed the cannibal.
yeah, this is a beefier guy.
Sad day.
But he was pulled, so he's in range.
Perfect. He's now right next to my face.
Saving's
Wait,
already
don't you
dead.
have a point of inspiration? 'Cause
Oh
you
yeah,
have many
I'm
darts.
gonna use that.
Please use it.
So that's a 19 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit this guy.
There
Perfect.
we
Thank you.
go.
I forgot about that.
Because now my beefy ones are coming
He's about
out.
to
Yeah,
have a fun time. So that's 8 magical slashing,
8 slashing.
4 radiant, and 19 force.
How do you do this one? I mean, this one's.
Just bifurcate him straight across the waist.
Yeah.
As the feet kind of like chicken leg run out and fall.
All right, get to the boats, and I'm just
You
gonna
sure
run towards
they
the
were
cannibals.
human?
Run towards the other camp, so
Yep.
that way?
Yep.
Yeah. Keep pulling them off. Kim Possible, that is your turn.
No.
So I'm gonna run
I don't have another
towards the
token.
boat, so I want to
I
go
have a
grab
token.
the captain.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
just kill everybody.
Doing 60. Your full just movement with those rocket boots still up, you are at Captain Sabian. Do you want to, because that was just your movement. You still have action, bonus action. Do you want to try dashing or anything like that?
Can I action dash
Kenai.
with the?
Kenai.
How many
Well,
times
Kenai's
can
up.
you
You
come
fly.
like difficult terrain?
How
right?
often can you fly
Yes,
per
because what it
rest?
would be is like you would be able to move 30 feet out
Right.
of the 60, but again, that's still
That's still
pretty
better
good.
than the 15.
Being able to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 with her is still really good.
She's big. The fact that you are allowed
She's
to
a
drag her
she's
so
a
far.
large
I
orc.
need to roll a strength check.
No, it's with the rocket boots.
One
It's
more.
again.
Okay.
You're not gonna have to roll.
I was
It's
like,
just
should I throw something over so that you can like climb up easier?
Because I am.
But if you can fly,
beefy,
I'm not gonna bother.
yeah, no. I'm saying even though you're not beefy, the rocket boots are basically as long as it's an unconscious or willing creature, you can move it. It's just half of your speed,
Sounds good.
which is still really good. Kenai, that's your turn. So, Franny, you're on deck. So, Kenai, what would you like to do?
So I wake up. The guy is asleep. Would it be an object interaction or an attack to take a javelin, just poke him?
It's an attack at advantage.
He
Could I,
might
like,
wake up.
specifically
If you don't kill him,
coup
he
de
might
grace?
wake up.
If you don't kill him, he might wake up. But this dude already was hurt.
Yeah, could I specifically like aim for like his head or something? Okay.
It's at advantage. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you attack with advantage, he might die.
Okay.
Pretty sure he might.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
That's gonna be 15.
15 hits.
Oh my
And fun
goodness.
fact, in unconscious incapacitated creature, it's critting on it.
Yeah.
Mid Kenai, having rolled very low for some of those death saves, seeing the Aurora Borealis, the night sky lights in your mind, feeling that beckoning you, wake up, stab through this dude. You're up. That's great act. Yeah, I'll you right. Why not? Just stab him.
I'd like to turn into a bear,
Full bear.
and then I would like to use my bonus action to angelic flight over the wall and get as far as I can towards the boats.
Oh, flying bear.
Flying bear. Boom. Giant. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Esmeralda and Phoebus, you've never seen this. This is a giant celestial bear with wings out of the back that is now flying across camp. I'll actually turn on.
I've seen everything.
Here we go.
You've seen a
Energy.
number of different bears,
He's
but this is a
flying there in
different
the air.
one.
So that was
Yeah.
my bonus action.
That's your bonus action.
Can I use my movement to get even closer to the boats?
Yes.
Franny, do you want me to bring you with me? Or?
Sure.
With your strength, just make me a quick athletics.
Just hook her like with your
Claw.
You, Franny, and there's 2 people there.
Oh.
Saris is there too. You could try for both. It's just a harder DC.
Okay.
So go make that athletics check.
If you gotta leave me behind, that's fine. She's got less health than I do.
Okay.
No, I'm at full health.
Yo, yeah, Franny's at full. I
Oh.
haven't finished.
Oh,
updating
that
it.
makes
Right,
sense.
yeah.
That makes sense. I'm like,
That's gonna be an 11.
I'll say on 11, you might be able to get one, not both.
Okay.
you didn't get
I'll
hurt,
take
it's fine.
Franny.
Excellent. Grabbing
I can move a little
Franny
bit
with
faster.
you. So as you fly,
No, I've
yeah,
only got
Frank, you
35
just watch this
feet. Oh,
giant
instead of
floating
30.
bear come
That's fine.
pick you up by the back of the neck and just roll, boom, 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 and you both are just flying towards it. Excellently done.
I picture this big, huge bear with like these little tiny
Yes!
wings.
Yes.
It's
Oh
cute.
my
It's
goodness.
cute.
It's like a
Kenai, that is your turn.
The gargoyle
Franny, that's
on
your
track.
turn actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Danny DeVito one.
Yes.
Marissa, what would you like to do
Alexander.
on your turn now?
Oh, I'm now by
Danny DeVito one.
the thing.
Maybe when I was a
Is there anything helpful I can do? Or are we pretty much
His nose is long. He wears it.
Probably just go.
Yeah. Can I just use my movement to keep us going?
Unfortunately, no. You would have to have some sort of flight ability to do
Okay.
that. You could basically jump and start running yourself.
Yeah. In which case you can
Because
like
Kenai
start getting the
basically
long
took you
boats
halfway.
ready
You
to
could just
go.
jump back over and go to
Okay.
the boats.
Sure. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the ride.
No problem.
So, boom, down.
30 feet.
Franny has made it to the boats.
Yay.
That's
I will
one.
say officially that is one. That is the cannibals' turn.
Oh boy, howdy.
Boogity pooch bow.
All of them are for sure
Do I have
Me.
cover since I'm right behind the barricade?
Yes.
running up. Yes, you do.
Me.
They all run. None of them actually. Oh, excuse me. They're totally gonna dash. Their food's getting wet. So yeah,
Food's
one's
getting
gonna
wet.
stop and attack
No!
Phoebus. That one's
Yes.
probably gonna stop and attack Phoebus. These guys are going to run a double movement. This guy will try to attack Ceres, but is definitely
Disadvantage
at a
because of the
disadvantage,
darkness.
'cause, again,
Thank
darkness in the
you.
fortress. So here we go. Phoebus, you are getting 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Perfect. Also, my hit points are 4 lower than they should be. I accidentally earlier
Oh,
put
yes,
in
yes,
a
yes.
4 damage.
My
That
bad.
was- You already put it in, but I didn't see it because I didn't refresh.
You're good. One of them hits a 16 at disadvantage. The other one misses 7. Ceres at disadvantage on you. 7 as well. Also misses.
Sweet.
Ting, ting, ting. Phoebus, you only take from this one 6 points of damage. As go, slashing through you.
Concentration is kept.
Explosions are going off, cannons are firing, but concentration is
Because
kept.
with advantage, I rolled a 2 and a natural 1, and with my +8, I succeeded.
Excellent.
That's lucky.
Yep.
Here we go.
goodness.
As this happens, that's going to be all the cannibals. Oh, excuse me. Hannah, would you like to roll for the cannibals? That'll be a D10.
Roll low.
Just roll low. Just roll low. You don't want them to appear.
Can I have a D10, please?
Yeah.
Thanks, my dice all ran. Oh, it's over here. I thought you were
These
watching
guys, because this
Oh,
one's
is that
dead.
a 10?
That's a 0?
Yeah, that's
She
a
rolled a
10.
10.
Oh, she rolled a 0. No
Good thing
more.
I'm still
No
alive.
cannibals!
More to come.
Hannah doesn't get to roll for those
2,
anymore.
3,
Nope.
4, 5, 6,
Oh.
7,
Oh my.
8, 9, 10. It had to end this way. Cannibals are pouring out of the jungle.
That's a really
Um,
from.
That is unfortunate. Here we go.
Literally just like in Pirates.
Back at the top of the
Yeah.
order,
It
though.
is.
He's right.
Esmeralda, do you want to roll a luck check for the powder for these men? Excuse me. They're not going because they're going to start running
I was
for
gonna
the
say, shouldn't they be
longbows.
running
I'm
for
so
that?
sorry. they're booking it for the boats. So one time down, they're all halfway to the boat, streaming out of the
for a
boats.
moment.
Which means, of course, they won't be attacking any cannibals that just came up to the top. Here comes, though, fun fact, giants are down, and the first row of cannibals are now in range of your long guns. So here's a D4, still with that guidance. That is going to be a 22.
Let's go.
Finally.
This
I don't
top
remember you,
row.
man, that I gave a sticker to, but you're great.
Oh, I thought you
Boom,
were
boom, boom. As the cannibals reach the fort, start trying to tear it down, that entire first row is turned to dust.
Sweet.
Yeah.
As the cannons now also, unless said otherwise, are going to keep attacking cannibals, but now they can also lay cover fire, so some of these archer cannibals won't hit you.
Yep.
But that row of cannibals are dead, including some of those sleeping ones.
Yes.
Esmeralda, that makes your
over
official turn.
So, I was looking for one that would allow me to raise the giants and turn them against the cannibals, but it's medium or small creature.
Yes, they're huge. I got heart palpitations. I'm like, now hold
Because
on.
otherwise I'd just be bringing them back to life for them to
Yes.
just try
I
and kill
will
us.
say what you can see, Esmeralda, 20 feet in front of you, Kim is dragging a dead body of this captain that was here. Because she is down, you see David running towards you who looks hurt. The crew is trying to go the way, and so right now a lot of people are like, let's basically lay cover fire, provide an escape route. Because I will say, basically, unless we do this for 30 more rounds, cannibals are always going to be appearing. You took out their giants, which is huge, but cannibals are going to keep coming, and you can't last that.
Yeah.
Okay, if that is the case, I'm gonna run up to the woman that she's dragging the dead body. Is it in pieces or is it together?
Together, just smushed. It's that she looks back, so if you bring her back, like, there's no parts of her that are missing that would negate some of that high level healing.
Cool, because I still have a Revivify in my spellstorm ring.
You do.
So I'm gonna cast that.
One action. At 1 hit point, Captain Savian is back.
I'm so glad.
Word distraction, get everyone on those ships.
To the ships! As she coughs blood. Just
You basically inflated
She's
her.
at 1 hit point.
Yep.
Yeah, basically that inflation of her ribs are probably still broken. Yes.
I'm gonna drop concentration on my spell.
Oh, gotcha.
I
Boom.
no longer have the armor, but the sword is still here.
It's time to. Because it's kind of like
cast some spells.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Well done,
bonus
Esmeralda.
action, I'm gonna run up to my husband.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
he's so cute.
Because
Hi,
yeah,
buddy.
your movement and action, you and Phoebus are right next to each other.
Ready for a big scary lizard tactic?
Sure.
Perfect.
I don't remember what that is.
Just hold on.
Oh no, Saris, that's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Yes!
So
I'm here for
I'm
it.
just gonna book it like
Alright,
my
movement.
full 70 feet. Like I'm using my dash action.
And dash plus 10. You and Franny have made it to the boats.
Yay!
There's
I'll
nothing
move
else
it
I
down
can
just a
really
little
do
bit
at this
so
point.
people can see.
All
Yeah.
the ones that were close enough to hurt.
You
I
sprinting
didn't want
by
to.
all of the sailors, everyone, just boom, you're at the boat.
Cool.
David, that's your turn.
Yep, I'm dashing.
Boom, boom. David taking off down the beach. Again, coming in,
Nani?
helping kill a giant, leaving. What a way to go, right?
Yeah.
What a cool mode. That's pretty cool, honestly.
You run away with a
Um,
giant just on the background. That's pretty cool.
The giants are down. That makes Antigone. That's your turn. Phoebus, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'll take my movement and I'll probably take the dash action as well.
Dashing. Boom, boom. All of you are just booking it down the shore.
You're the
Again,
adults. We trust you can take care
this
of
line
yourselves.
cannibals just appeared. You hear the island is alive with noise. You are hearing screams and shouting from every which way. Antigone, that is your turn. Captain Phoebus, that's you.
All right, dear, grab onto my shoulders.
Okay.
I'm gonna polymorph myself into a T-Rex.
Oh yeah!
You know what
I do
sucks?
know what a dinosaur
I have
is.
precedence because Jim Hawkins has
Yeah.
done it before, and that's what just hurts. Bro, giant T-Rex. Let me pull up my T-Rex. I haven't gotten to use
I
it in
love
a
that
while.
so much.
And I'm no longer glowing.
Big old T-Rex.
Yep, big scary
Is-
lizard time. It's time to buy you some escape running time.
Big old T-Rex.
Nom nom.
We have 2 juicy cannibals right here as well.
Yes, you do. Hate that.
So on a natural one with a total of 11, the bite probably misses.
Bite does miss. Yeah, they actually have better AC now.
But 16 for the tail.
Hits. The one next to the tail, this guy right here, didn't mean to enlarge.
20 bludgeoning damage.
Is gone.
Just classic Jurassic Park roar into the night.
Yes.
Don't make me pull up the music,
I'll
because
pull
you
it
know
up.
I will. Thank you. I'm like,
Here, I'll get it ready for next turn.
This giant lizard, big old scaly. Is that Louis? No, it's bigger. Yes,
Have a roar sound on your
Louis.
pocket card.
Do I have a big roar? I've just got a big explosion of dust and sand as a full-scale Tyrannosaurus Rex is now here. Captain Savian is alive now. With her turn, boom, boom. She thanks Kim for what she's done. You see she's at the boat
in your personal space.
and is now
Hi.
screaming at her crew, just to the boats, to the boats!
Hey, buddy.
All of them are running up as fast as possible. As this big old lizard. Kim, that is your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna run.
Kim, your movement gets you to a boat, just on movement alone.
Can I hop into the boat?
Yes.
Can I figure out everything that's needed for rowing? Make sure we are all ready. 'Cause I
2
feel
oars,
like-
yes. You, Kim
Over
Possible,
there.
you've rowed boats before.
Of course
You
I
know
have.
this.
Am I proficient?
No. I've made that mistake before, just handing that out willy-nilly.
It's really
Kenai,
great when you
the
didn't
flying
make that
bear, that
mistake.
is you.
I want to land in a boat.
Excellent. So using that movement, boom, you land in the boat.
Sweet.
Again, it's just you just need to last till next turn when the crew
didn't like
will
you
be in the
sitting
boat,
down?
and then you can start rowing. Kenai, Franny, you are already at the boat, but Marissa, is there anything else you want to do? Like, because you're already at the boats. Any other just actions?
Is our party pretty much there?
Everyone except Antigone and David.
Is there anything I can do?
We're pretty close.
You can hold actions to like attack
Hold
if things come. Cool. Because that does make the cannibals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make just a pure
sit down.
intelligence
Or just
save. A giant lizard has appeared.
I'm so sorry.
Would you like the roar?
You don't like people.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
I don't like it.
We'll wait for the baby.
Will, it's no
Step over.
problem.
He's
They
got a
will
great
I'm
roar.
gonna scare him with the T-Rex roar.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's on hand.
Kina,
Whenever I get the okay.
you land and hear this roar of a beast. Turning around, you watch as all of these cannibals running up are not attacking, but are each dropping to their knees and starting to worship the big old scary lizard.
I love this.
As this may be their new god. Hoskava, 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 like all
I'm
of them.
down for that.
Their gods are dead, and a giant thing has appeared.
Can
That
I please use thaumaturgy to give him like a holy aura?
Holy big scary
Fiery aura.
This is like
I'm
the
going
Holy
to
Kraken
say,
all over again.
because I have rolled it successfully, no
Swallow
matter
over
what
again?
cannibals, David and Antigone making it to the boats, running down, the crew makes it, because again, after the cannibals' turn, you are all rowing until it's just you two on the
Awesome.
island. How do you want to
we
leave?
will wait for the boats to get back,
Back to the thing. There's a holy aura.
Yes.
And then
Just
fog cloud
I'm
from
gonna
Esmeralda.
do a
I
fog
drop
cloud
concentration on
and we
polymorph
disappear.
and dimension door.
As their
That's
new
awesome.
god disappears in a flash of thunder.
There's ominous
cloud.
whispers whispering T-Rex.
There might be
T-Rex.
some paperwork to fill out, but that's where we're gonna take our break.
That's what
We will
That
see you
is
all after
so
the
much
break.
fun.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream.
Nick is somewhere. Who knows?
Sailing away from the island, all of you are on deck. What I will say first and foremost, Savian already needs serious medical attention.
I'm giving her serious. Yeah, I'm definitely being like, yeah, you definitely broke some ribs.
You see, she goes, it's fine. I just saw the fiery plains of the afterlife. It's all good. I'm fine. Totally fine.
What the hell?
No, heaven. Eternal glorious combat.
Oh, I love her.
That one. I'm gonna go grab my glasses now.
Is this like...
Which
Everyone
one?
has their own.
I'm not gonna say it.
No, sorry, you're one of the holy women. I pray to Ares, and therefore by doing well in life,
that
I've
makes
It's
sense.
like the berserkers from Mom's Sword. Like, I'm not gonna say anything out loud, but like...
maybe. It's that kind of like. But you see, Savion
She would have
definitely
been one of
needs,
those
like,
new
medical
berserkers.
attention and rest.
Seriously.
To which probably all of you, it's like, yeah, the magic has brought you up, but it's that natural. 4 of you have just survived a day and a half on a cannibal island, and the other 2, it's been a long day.
Okay.
It was like a vacation before we got there.
Yeah.
I am gonna
Before
line
we
up
got
all of the
rescued,
children.
we were having a blast.
Oh, yeah. As she gathers
I'm literally
children.
gathering all of the teenagers and I'm
gonna-
like, where are your mothers?
Good luck.
I don't have
Money
one.
City.
Both of you do assume we all have moms.
Only of you does.
I'm gonna go get my
There's
glasses,
Mega's
Everyone
influence.
comes from someone.
I want you to make me a straight up deception roll. That's just
That's not even trying to deceive.
I-
It's more than being a sarcastic.
fine,
Come on.
fine. Fine.
Teenager.
I'll allow it.
Passive
Actually, mine is
investigation of
probably
20.
off in the woods somewhere. I just
Oh,
realized.
you do have a passive investigation of 20.
Passive, it's that something's weird, or it's that.
I need my glasses.
By the way, I have a 22
Yeah.
passive perception,
Yeah.
so
Ooh.
don't try that.
As you are all closer to
On
us
the
now,
ship.
in a relaxed state, coming out of all the adrenaline, Captain Phoebus is very old. He's got pretty wrinkled, weathered, tan skin, very gray hair with a gray beard and everything. Nice and well upkept and everything. He's very, very thick for an old man, but still.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
goodness gracious, we just saw what you did.
High and tight.
Yeah.
High and tight, right?
Esmeralda doesn't look a day over 20.
Yeah.
However, her hair has started to turn. It's not quite gray, but you realize
Yeah.
it's silver.
Yes.
Actual silver.
Like a metallic-y, like fun, yeah. And so sitting here, all of you, again, probably no history check needed for people that have been to Sumani, but these are heroes of legend. As you're sitting here, what you both know, the ship's charter right now is currently taking you right back to Sumani, and you should be there before morning. Right, like you're all going to be able to take a long rest and
Oh,
be back
sweet.
before.
Should I even ask what you were doing out here?
May I have?
Well, we were trying to get to Corona.
This is your idea.
Am I going this
I
way?
play a similar one.
You know
Fairy tale thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
played
love
When
that.
when I got the briefing of the interrogation that was taken on these two lovely gentlemen, were their names dropped of who knows who and about the
That's my
thing?
phone. And we both
Maybe
played the
a
same
little
30
bit.
for dragons.
That's super cute.
Because yes, a bit of what you know, what you guys know. Captain Quelly, the warden, she's the one that contacted again. Head guard at Alcatraz talks to the head captain of the city, going, "Hey, here's what." Status-wise, you're both basically the same.
Yeah.
Like, if
Same
Quelly
range of power.
didn't want to serve on Alcatraz, she would probably be like co-captain with you. It's that level. So Quelly's told you a little bit maybe of like where they said they were going stuff, because again, there was that whole interrogation, and a little bit of maybe who knows what. As you're sitting here, what I would say is, again, you guys know Corona, having, one of the highest, though not officially in the church, but one of the highest clerics for Tiger Lily is the queen there. I mean, good friend of yours, Esmeralda. So.
So, why were you trying to get to Corona?
Because it's home.
We need to go into a library. We've got a lot of research to do.
Research about what?
Just research.
Plus, it's her home. It's her home.
I can't help you get there if you don't tell me.
Please make me history checks now, officially. Having enough of talking about.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on! That's a 5!
My plus 10 is doing nothing for me.
I love how you keep rolling a 2 because you're that close to a nat 20
He's so
and
close.
it's delightful.
He's old.
It's old. Yeah, you're not
He's
thinking
smart
of
by
like
his
other
memory.
friends'
Yeah.
kids.
Kind of find
It's
where
not.
you
Yeah,
get
okay, you're
information.
from Corona.
I have a slightly off track question.
I finally found all my
With that
Bibles. I
long
just don't know where I
rest,
put
did we
them.
get our second one?
I found them.
I will
and
say
then
yes. With the
misplaced
long
those.
rest, we have all officially leveled up for you
Which
guys.
means we might get stuff.
We're level 2.
Level 2.
Yay!
Darling, don't let them jump off the ship. I'm going to
So what does
go
that mean?
find
Why
my
would we
glasses.
We get to level up.
I
So
don't know.
We can do it
Okay.
off screen
Do you want
too.
me to help
Yeah.
you?
Nick was a wild.
It
You
probably
level up,
won't.
and then
I-
Mercy, it probably won't affect you.
I'm
so
gonna
we
go
can do
get my
it.
glasses. I'm gonna come back, and then I want a nice long individual chat with each of you.
That's such a
TTI?
dad
That sounds like he's interrogating us.
thing. All of you see, it's that sudden realization of these sailors on the ship are all in armor. They are all soldiers. This is naval soldiers. These aren't just helpful seafaring people. This is soldiers. This is a boat of Sumai.
I would think at this point, the goats would have exploded out of the ship. So, I'm bringing all of them, my therapy trained goats.
Your ESP.
My sun dancer, Sprinkle,
Oh no.
Sophie, and David and Taylor. So that's 5
Mhm.
of them, all coming out to give love and cuddles and snuggles.
David, you look at David the goat. David the goat looks at you. Does a little goat scream and then nuzzles into you.
That's David, David, me, David, David, me,
Okay.
David.
Just like,
All of you
Bad.
have a fun little emergency trained goat.
Are these goats, are they trained by Dr. Crow?
No, Dr. Crow's
Well, 'cause
very
these aren't,
busy
like,
right now with
talking
Narnia.
sentient goats, these are just goats.
These are
Okay,
good
I
goats,
just
yeah.
didn't know if Dr.
This
Okay.
kid
Can you
with-
give
oh
me
my
the
gosh, this kid
cup?
with me?
Oh,
Like
yes,
trying to
Jolly
go
kid, yeah.
Jolly?
So fun.
No, he's
Are you able to reach that cup?
Yes.
Make a
Oh, I
quick
think I might have sent him with Nick.
I think he's making an age check.
It's been 25 years.
Yeah.
Jolly passed away a couple
You can have
months
Jolly
ago.
Jr. or Jolly Jr. Jr. Jr.
Yeah, I want Jolly Jr.
Jolly Jr. Jolly Jr.
Can I have him also be sentient?
Yeah.
I would have gone to Mike Wazowski and asked for it.
Yeah, you have a best friend who's a demon lord. Or
Your
no,
husband
lord.
has to
yeah.
compete with.
I'm now opening out of like the main captain's quarters areas,
Glasses.
wearing these thick, almost like plastic
It's
material
the
glasses.
dad glasses. We've
Yes.
all
Just
seen
Full
them.
looks
bottle
around.
glasses, yeah.
Like,
All right, who wants to step into my office first?
Note goes, everybody. Play the rules.
All right, let's go.
she doesn't know that.
I know.
You guys step in. What would you say?
All right, first thing, this should be pretty quick. Name.
Saris.
All right. Nature of your arcane powers.
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I know the name.
Well,
The
but
nature of your powers?
Oh,
yeah, nature, like
okay.
how you got them.
Yeah, how you got your
Uh,
powers.
A voice.
Ah. Yes, supernatural patron-oriented magic. I know a few.
Thanks for making it sound better.
yeah.
Oh my! Oh, this sounds so creepy.
Voice.
Well, now my important question for you. Your friends that were picked up near our prison said that they've heard of one of our high-profile escapees, and so I need to know what you know about Dr. Kragan Drack.
Do I remember
That's
hearing
the
his name?
name set.
Did I hear that name? Okay.
Yeah, all of you know that because again, Kim, you were the
I
one that
heard
turned
the
up.
name.
That's all I know.
I don't know who that is.
Very dangerous person, escaped from our prison a short time ago, all things considered,
Uh-huh.
and is wreaking havoc, potentially. We would like to find him.
Wreaking havoc potentially on our way to Corona.
That depends all on what you and your friends tell.
I know very, very little. But if he's wreaking havoc elsewhere, then I don't particularly care.
Shoot.
A fair statement. Well, I believe you're telling me the truth, so I have no further questions for you. You may step out.
Fantastic. Okay.
You step out. Yeah, who's next?
All right, who's next?
Who's next on the nose goes?
Hello, David.
Alright, my turn.
Oh gosh.
You may take David.
You don't have to be faster. Just gotta be faster than the stone guy.
So,
Not
David, don't chew on his shirt.
before you.
I've heard your name already,
Yes.
David.
Me.
Nature of your skill set or things like that, if you would be so kind to tell me.
Do I know
David,
my
sit.
patron's name?
Rogue,
You know her time.
Alright.
guess would be the best way of putting it.
Alright, adept
Cool.
in
You
skills of
controlled it.
infiltration and gathering of information and
You
Cool.
get to
items.
see. That
Yep.
is- yeah.
What do you know of Dr. Craig Draken?
Just heard his name a couple days ago. Or like what? Would it have been a couple days?
1, 2, 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
so a couple of days.
Yeah. This is the night of what would become the third morning of, yeah.
You were one of the 2 that was picked up near the prison.
Yep.
I'm gonna stand up, make sure the door is closed, and I'm actually gonna probably cast a little spell on it.
Me.
Smart.
As I am
David,
going
go.
to cast wall of force around us,
Oh,
as the
David
shimmering
is trying to chew on the
energy,
wall.
as putting it around us. Those who interrogated you spoke of something that quite disturbs me.
Oh yeah?
What do you know of the Freemason treasure?
As some of that detect thoughts may have when they were being interrogated, someone tried to
they
probe
got
into
some
their
of that.
minds, so they might have failed the saves. It's possible, you don't know.
I don't know much. I know it's located in Avalon, which I've heard of before. I don't know too much about it.
Tell me honestly, so that I don't have to incarcerate you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Do you intend to search for this?
I believe that was the intent of us gathering together.
You would do well to forget that intent.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. You tell me why that is?
All I can say is I've had to kill one god already.
Ooh.
Plan to do it.
Wait, do we remember doing that? I thought it was erased.
No, the method how.
Oh, that makes sense.
They remember the what. It's just the
Good.
ingredients.
Wait, so everyone who was involved forgot how they did
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, the gods aren't gonna let you keep
No.
that information of the
That makes
ingredient
sense.
list.
That
They'll let
really
you know.
does.
Powerful.
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I mean, I would just go killing gods everywhere.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was.
That's true.
This is
Thumbling
why.
totally would.
Thumbling into Lou is what you said.
Here. He's going to reach into his pouch and pull out a small brass stone. David, sit.
You have to wonder, David.
This is a sending stone
Oh,
linked to one of my personal stones.
excellent.
Clever.
David will start to look for the other stone.
I love these goats. I'm sorry.
I will be keeping an eye on all of you. For safety purposes.
Understood.
I want you to be well.
Thank you,
So
sir.
then I will drop the wall of force and I will
You didn't feel, but yeah, it's that natural pressure of a wall of force that you feel alleviate as the room opens. Who's next? Ah, Frankie. Nah.
I mean, I
You
did.
may take Sundancer with you.
I got my frogs.
Name,
Francesca.
nature of arcane power.
Like how I get it?
Yes.
Like, does he want to know the druid thing?
Yeah.
Druid. On account of my froggies.
Natural magic from the life force of the plane and those creatures that dwell upon it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, understood. He's taking notes as well of all these
This is the
interviews.
Archmage. She keeps track.
Interesting.
This is kind of his job now, right?
Scary.
It's very scary. It's also
I'm
very
glad that
scary.
Sarah doesn't know much.
Any of your
so she
characters
can't
could be
tell him
villains if
much.
I tried.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
What
Yeah.
do you know of a Dr. Craig Draken?
Who?
Craig Draken.
Listen. No. I heard that name 2 days ago. I just know that somebody... Is he the one who stole our thing? No. Somebody stole stuff from us. They're trying to get it back. But I don't really know who that is.
Alright.
Do I know who that is? Who's Craig and Dragon?
Yeah, Kim told you the name Draken that she was hunting. That was his simple.
Yeah, the friend in the green pants with the red hair. I know that doesn't really... The red hair... That's why I love it. The green pants.
Not at all.
Because the red hair doesn't help. But the green pants. She has some cool technology, and she's the one who said the name. I don't really know.
Just throw Kim.
So she has previous knowledge of him?
She knows the name.
Perfect. Thank you. Don't get into too much trouble. If you ever find yourself in a position where you would be offered great arcane power in exchange for your soul, don't take it.
Is that going to happen?
No, but that's my general word of advice.
Don't do drugs, stay in school, don't sell your souls.
Does he have any kids? I don't think so.
I will let you out. Kim.
Oh,
You're
I
new,
love
right?
it. No, I love that immediate, walking out, no more, oh, who's that? It's
I just thought we were friends. We are! Be cool!
Sophie,
Don't
will
sell
follow
your
behind.
soul!
No, I locked the goat out.
I go immediately goat and I become the goat's emotional support.
Yeah.
human.
Just starts crying.
At the beginning of this interrogation, I'm going to start ritual casting Detect Magic.
Ooh, clever.
Can I say one thing about Esmeralda?
Yeah.
She's definitely going through and performing the daily rituals as she can at the temple. And she's explaining to one of these kids, going on a tangent about how, in her free time, she's taking up goat therapy and just,
There's about
You've heard of goat
40
yoga,
to
but have you heard of
50
goat therapy?
young clerics that if you don't do this, they are going to have a tough time themselves practicing Tiger Lilies magic.
Yeah.
This is important stuff now.
Goat therapy?
No! I will say it is officially.
rituals.
It's
That's
funded.
like what
Yes,
it is
goat therapy is totally
Kim Possible,
funded
like,
through
goat
Tiger Lilies.
therapy.
You know that's funded.
Oh, of course.
But
It's becoming more widespread.
It's
It's,
been-
just a little
yeah.
thing I started, and you know what? It's taken off really well.
And if you sell it to 5 people, and those 5 people sell it to 5 more people,
that's actually
the
a
lowest
different
level.
god. That's a different god in a different blood covenant. But,
There's a god in that coven?
Aphrodite, yeah. If you love 5 people, and those people each find 5 people to love.
So Aphrodite
But
is
this
the
is the
goddess
blood
of
covenant.
pyramid schemes?
Yes.
No, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's more of a triangle that points inward to the
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm so sorry. Please continue.
I thought that was fabulous.
Please step into my office. Close the door.
Be nice.
Well, you-
No need
You
for
get no
introduction
promise.
here. You are well known in the city of Somali.
Should be. Saved it enough times.
Not enough of a nuisance to be arrested, but just enough to get under my skin sometimes.
Oh,
Oh, I love that.
I feel like you're in the principal's office right
This
now.
feels like a principal's office moment.
Fun fact, I've never had any experience in the principal's office, so
Oh,
I would
wow.
not even know.
I will not be necessarily asking you about all of your doohickeys and gizmos, as that is... I couldn't track down whoever funds you or supplies you with you, even if I tried.
Weed's good.
What I want to know, Kim Possible, is everything you know about Dr. Kragan Draken.
I'm sorry, I don't know that name.
I would love deception versus insight.
Oh, Cat's
You
insight
thought
is
there wouldn't
20,
be a
though.
deception
No, it's
roll?
No, yeah,
Yes.
That's investigation.
that's
Oh,
investigation. Yeah.
intelligence.
Oh, that's a 4. What, do you have a modifier? Probably.
14.
Yeah, there's no way.
It's a very you know you're lying and he knows, but it's still you can say it. It's just
It's like a
Yeah,
Buffy
it's a
vampire.
You may continue to lie, as I will not provide magical means to force the truth out of you, but know that I see through you.
Well,
This is a large-scale problem that simply outweighs your scope and sphere of influence.
I think you underestimate the abilities that we all have.
I'm not talking about your group in general, I'm talking about you.
I still think you underestimate what I'm able
Ooh,
to
what
do.
about your future, young lady?
What do you know of Dr. Kragan Draken?
We heard the name a couple days ago.
From you.
I did not lie.
Why are you being so uncooperative?
I have my reasons.
She's a teenage girl in high school who's used to being
correction,
the...
she's your basic average girl, but she's here to save the world.
Thank you.
She's got a little bit of an ego.
That's true. Kim also on the show did too, so.
I love it.
I mean,
I'm here for it.
Maybe sitting in the corner will do you some good.
You are not my
Hold monster.
father.
Saving throw.
You can't do a whole monster on a humanoid.
it's got to be a whole person.
It's a creature. It says choose a
No.
creature.
A
Specific.
whole monster and a
No,
whole person
you can
actually
call
do
me.
have
I
that
can do
difference.
I can do whole
Because
person.
whole monster is supposed to be
Because that's
creatures and
something actually
humanoids.
gonna
Oh,
but that's
well.
fun, a little different.
Wall of force directly around you.
Just
Put you in a bubble in the middle of my office.
Kim, you've never even been to the principal's office. This is so embarrassing. Gosh.
Seriously.
Gosh.
All right.
If I could tell you, I would.
Now I find that very hard to believe.
Really? Then you can go talk to.
I love this.
Phil, reaching out for my unseen servant. You still in here?
You see a little glove hand.
Perfect. Phil, watch her for a moment. I'm going to pull in the next person. We're going to do interviews in the other room. As I will step out. All right, who's
You
next?
really put her in timeout.
What
She's
Yes.
a teenager. That doesn't work
That would
on
be-
them. You
and
know
like,
this.
I've been sitting on the deck
Sir,
practicing
where's
with the
Kim?
drums.
She's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm ready.
That's
I'm
so
ready.
ominous.
I will take
I
you
have a
into
captive audience now.
Yes.
a completely
Are you trying to
different
start
room.
another
Nice
roadshow with
drum.
ghosts this time?
Yeah, leading you into a completely different room than where I exited without Kim.
Different cap.
You
Yeah.
have Taylor and Sophie now because they're following you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Perfect. Well, two ghosts, man. You must have a good aura. Then I close the door
Yeah.
behind you. Pull up a chair. All right. Name.
That would be Kenai.
All right. Origin, powers or skills.
Okay, check this out.
Tell you a
I
thing.
I
love
do
this.
the most bard thing ever, and I
Yes.
just pull out my drums and I'm like, check this out. Okay, this gives me my magic. And I
I'm
just
so
start.
excited for this.
This is like the song that I was just rehearsing on the deck.
Wonderful tune.
Phil
Wonderful.
Collins starts singing in the background.
Take a
Tell
look
everybody.
through my eyes. And like in a full Brother Bear musical.
I'm
On my way. You don't own the music.
Just reach into the desk here, look around, see if there are any spare contact cards for someone I know. Nope, not in this one. All right. Okay, very interesting.
There you go.
What do you know of Dr. Craig and Jack?
Heard the name a couple days ago. When I was at the prison, they told me he escaped.
Perfect. That is correct. And it is of the utmost importance we find him.
You want us to find him?
If you're willing, we could, on the road back, enter into a formal contract with your group from the Somali God to fund you from finding information
Fund us.
pertaining to the whereabouts of Dr. Craig and Jack.
When you say fund us,
Standard rates for Ventores of the Somali city is much better paying than most other kingdom in the realm.
I imagine it's a little bit better than acorns.
I feel so sorry for you. Yes, we'd started with about 20 gold for initial starting fee. Fee from us to you, of course. 20 gold each. And then for information you return to us, we would pay a dividend based upon that information.
I'm sure we could discuss something.
Perfect. Now,
Thank
of
you
course,
for meeting with me.
I do have
does,
one
like,
more question for you.
Paying us?
What do you know of the Freemason treasure?
Yes. Honestly, not
Yes.
much. Honestly, not much. We heard about it. Did a little bit of digging, at only as much as you can really do in Brood, but yeah, that's about it.
Perfect. I would recommend you not to go searching for such a treasure.
Yes. See, the treasure is just kind of like a little cherry on top. We're actually going looking for my brother, who was looking for the treasure. But Yeah, really, if I could just find my brother, I'd be happy.
Yes, so if you found your brother, you wouldn't need the Freemason treasure.
I wouldn't need it. It would be like the cherry on top, you know, the reward for finding my brother.
Do you have anything of his on you?
Oh.
Okay, creatures, I think.
I wish. Yeah, the last thing I had for my brother was taken from us 2 days ago.
Oh, that's so sad.
Well, if you are to get that back,
Sitka.
Mhm.
And then
You
the
can
other
reach out
brother
to
who
me,
followed
single
after.
friend David.
Denahi fall.
bring it to me,
So essentially, we find
and
one
I
back.
can help you find him.
Hopefully.
Sounds
But in
good.
Hopefully you don't
exchange,
find one in a
I would
body.
ask you not to search for this treasure.
Is there any specific reason?
Ultimate power is ultimately corrupting.
Animal Farm.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Thank you for meeting with me.
You're very welcome.
And then I'll like
Skip
sit
out.
back in my chair and just start practicing.
I'm gonna go out of the
Go
room,
start dancing and singing.
and I'm gonna go back into the room with Kim.
You walk in and see Antigone like feeling her way around the wall as Phil is trying to push her out of the room.
Who?
Antigone. Megan.
Oh.
I'm gonna say
Mad.
Oh,
Antigone,
I
you didn't
would've
make it out
Started to
fast
take it
enough.
out. I
Yeah.
was gonna start telling you
If you had
dang
messaged me
it.
that you would have left soon
Okay.
enough, I would have allowed it. But Antigone was
So,
sneakily
yeah.
just like,
I
yes.
have a question. So while he was doing that, I would have actually gone into the room with Kim.
So you would have seen Antigone just like,
And
What is happening?
I'm trying to figure out, like, is she under arrest for something? I can't talk to her. She can't.
No.
What's
yeah,
going
Kim,
on?
you're in
please,
this little
ma'am?
soundproof bubble, basically.
I'm gonna cast a spell magic.
Wall of
I
Force
don't know if
gone,
that
yeah.
actually works on Wall of Force.
It actually does, because Wall
Oh.
of Force is, oh, it cannot be dispelled by Dispel Magic. I told you
Only
both
disintegrate.
Only Disintegrate
What?
can take it down.
And my husband.
Because, yes,
That's such a
I
weird.
totally forgot. Yeah, well, it's one of those concentration things, really, is the big thing. So if you hit Phoebus hard,
Can I
Good
scream at him?
luck.
We have a telekinetic bond right now. Can I scream at him to drop it?
yeah, you can just drop it.
Phoebus,
What?
you can't put teenagers in timeout. That's not how it works.
I can when they hold valuable information that will lead to the destruction of everything we hold dear.
Drop the wall of force.
I would rather not, darling.
Drop it.
Yes, ma'am.
That was the best year.
This is so great.
Drop it. Yes, ma'am. That's definitely being
It
quoted.
doesn't work on teenagers.
I love
yes,
it.
it does. No, it really doesn't.
Yeah, drops. Yeah,
Yes,
Kim.
ma'am.
You're just. It's like sitting in a chair with just a bubble around you. It's that
Okay,
invisible.
so I'm gonna sit on the desk. You sit down too.
Yes, ma'am.
I've done the whole movie teenager thing. It's not worth it.
Moody.
Oh, okay. This
can
isn't
sound like
because I'm moody.
I know.
I really can't tell you.
Is it because it could hurt someone you care about?
Yes, technically.
She cares about herself.
Well,
You
never
know.
know.
A lot
Is there
hurt me
someone
than
I know,
that.
I know, I know.
Well, I guess you could say I have an arch nemesis and we are trying to save the world from him in a very roundabout way of saving other people.
Okay, first I'm gonna tell you that Fremont treasure thing, whatever the heck it is, I don't even know. It's called something different in Genasi. Translation's really funny.
What's it called? In Genasi. Sorry, I'm just curious.
On the spot. Wow.
Sorry,
really?
no, I assumed that was like Lord
Yeah,
you
no.
had given her. And I
was
didn't want it to
gonna
come back later in the campaign and us not have asked.
No, that's fair.
Okay,
There
so
is something.
do
Poor
not repeat
Shelby.
this word ever. Because it is a bad word in Spanish, but it's the only word that's come to my head. It's puta.
I'm dead.
That explains it.
Does it?
My
Did you even hear
people
that?
have lots of stories and legends. We love telling stories. But, as I've heard a friend say, legends are lessons, they bring the truth. I've seen power corrupt the most amazing people. I've had to save the world once myself. I plan not to do it again.
But not
That's a goal
recommend.
in life.
There for that.
If you just tell us as much as you can,
I just did.
I will talk with my husband and get him to stop acting like
I will say, Phoebus, this is when you walk back into the room.
I
Yeah.
love you too. Yes, ma'am.
We'll see what we can do. But I just don't. I don't want you to get hurt.
Don't worry.
See, that's the problem. That's all I do.
That's
big.
It's no big.
It's no big. Don't worry about me. You worry about what you're supposed to worry about. We'll worry about what we're supposed to worry about, and it'll all
You guys
work out.
are what I'm supposed to worry about.
I think legally and religiously, yes.
Yes. My job is to watch over the people of this world.
That's sorry.
And
That's
it's
a big job.
lots.
It is a big job.
And then knock back on
And
the
I
door.
want to help you. How can
By letting your husband, like telling your husband to let us do what we're supposed to, and not let us in bubbles of
I'm
force.
coming in.
I?
I will enter the room.
This whole time, the invisible servant is just trying to been pushing Antigone out of the room.
Phil, it's fine.
Yeah, but like
Sit.
Phil's last thing was like, no, get out. But
Yeah, it's okay, Phil.
Sorry, I have no control over my
I don't think
feelings.
Mr. Incredible has ever put in a wall of force, and he's my idol. I feel really stupid right now.
I
Mr. Incredible
apologize.
is your idol.
I was put in a wall of
He
force.
is. We're not.
That's
No,
not
no,
Off the
no,
record.
no,
She needs to hear it.
no.
no, just don't tell.
Bet she doesn't know. All right. My interrogations or interviews are basically through. I am curious a little about you, but that I'll ask you in a moment. Until then, let's step back outside. I wish to speak to all of you.
Yeah, you step back inside. Kina, you walk out with something brown, furry, and fuzzy.
It's not me.
What?
Not you.
The little version.
A tiny little baby bear.
It's
As you're
so
familiar.
cute. Adorable. How'd you get
Hi everyone, this is Coda.
Oh,
That's
A spiritual
cute.
version of the real Coda is still safe at home.
Yeah.
This is like Coda's
That's
consciousnness, we would call
adorable.
it.
That is super cute.
As a
Tell everybody.
I'm on my way.
This is William's new character for the game.
William is now Coda.
Yes,
he is
Annie.
wearing like an animal on his onesie today.
Oh, it's a bear.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
did it.
It's perfect.
Yes. You.
I have discussed with your friend Kenai means of payment for information on Dr. Kragan Draken and his
Bribing us for
recovery.
information?
No.
No, compensating you for effort.
Any information that we may get in our travels.
Oh.
And that sounds fair
It's
to
to
me.
help
So,
you
like,
do
while
your
we
job.
are doing what we do, if we happen to find out anything
Yes.
about
You
the
send it our way so
I
that we can
can't
Crabby
give you
dragon.
political amnesty,
Yeah.
but I can give you
Work.
payment and a blessing of sorts from the Archmage of Sumani.
I mean, that sounds pretty helpful.
He said that
Yeah.
most of the information we'd get him, he'd give us like 40 gold each.
That's
Did you just say 40?
Way.
Yeah. like
That
that's
must be super important though, because I'm starting to have that internal panic of like, 40 gold is way too much to be like,
Yeah.
not the most
I just love
terrifying
that
thing.
Kenai
Gold
lied
a
about it
piece.
being 40. I thought it
like
was
silently panicking, oh no, what
and
did we
that's
get ourselves
a
into?
standard rate for something that would be.
In Kenai's mind, he knows that he said 20, but he also knows we're in front of the group right now. If I
Yeah.
say 40,
Yeah.
he kind of has to do it.
That was
I
awesome.
immediately picked that
I'm
up.
gonna
too.
cast
I
a
know when he
message
said
to
40,
Kenai.
I was so excited.
So telepathically between us two. Alright, you win.
Fair, fair.
That's amazing.
Also,
Oh my god.
as a gesture of goodwill from the Somali god,
that thing.
granted you don't cause me any problems within my city,
No
I-
promises.
have a friend and can offer you passage to Corona.
Oh.
Quite fast passage, actually.
Okay.
By all things.
Tell me
Consider.
more right now.
And as far as I know, due to our
Please tell
anniversary
me it's Mr.
celebration being
Incredible
right
and
around the
his
corner, he should
chariot.
be in Sumani's ports.
Oh,
As
please tell
we
me it's
speak.
Mr. Incredible and his chariot.
It's a John
Kim is
Smith.
gonna die.
Who could it be?
Well, I feel
You
like
don't know
it's
yet.
gonna be somebody with one of the flying ships.
Alright.
Well, just look for the man with the big hat.
One last thing. If you
Barbosa.
guys need
I hope it's
some
Barbosa.
clearance.
And not.
Does that mean Ian's gonna guest star?
Oh,
Maybe. If it's something where it might just be a quick thing, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
ask guest stars unless there's big stuff in it.
Yeah.
No offense,
Like,
Barbosa.
T-Rex on the shore.
Yeah, right.
Saving all our butts.
if you do need clearance, like getting, I'm assuming that the information you're looking for is not going to be in your general public library. If you
Well,
need
we're not.
clearance, just message me, and I
I
can
don't
get you
think we're
there.
gonna need
Any
any
of us have
clearance.
message.
No one and message
have
only has
message.
100 foot range, so
Sending.
Sending stone.
Yeah, who's got
Sending
the
stone.
Sorry,
You've
not
got a
message.
sending
Sending.
stone.
I can talk to the leaders. I know a few people.
This
I
is.
love this.
I just love it
And
taking these
you
like.
have, of course, the rest of our
No, this is
sailing
my
to the port
because if we do that,
to
maybe I
come
can
up
avoid
with your
people.
decision, and if you would agree.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Because this is all happening before
Yeah.
you all take the night's rest, right? That's at like go sleep on it. Is
And
is-
so you may go think. However, there is one more person I need to ask questions to.
Yes, sir.
yes. You can ask Antigone.
As I will pull you into the office and close the door. Now that I have my glasses on, is there anything I can recognize?
Make me history with advantage. There's too much that has happened.
Yeah.
There's so much.
21.
Oh, ow. Cat's out of the bag.
Spitting image. I think the pieces are clicking of Corona, magic, all these things.
I'm so excited for this.
Hey, wasn't there a Christmas or they don't call it Christmas here? Well, no, they do call it Christmas. Santa. Christmas card.
Wait.
You probably very much now know who this is. I'll say Esmeralda, you may not until Phoebus knows, because again, it's one of those you have to just stop
Yeah.
and one-on-one to click. So
I definitely want to try.
Your parents are wonderful people. They should not be something to be ashamed of.
No, I'm not. I just it's a big shadow, and I don't necessarily want to lead with that when I meet new people.
The shadows of those who precede us are quite indomitable. But you should never be scared to use that to your advantage. Your mother would.
I was about to say you sound just like her.
So my only question for you: how much do you trust those that you are traveling?
I mean, they haven't given me any reason not to trust them yet. Some are definitely more open than others. Like the one girl, I don't really know even what she is. So like, I've got questions, but there's nobody I think is like super suspicious or anything yet.
He will nod. Walk over to the back of this room, the solid wooden back of the ship. Inscribe some arcane runes onto the wall as a false panel opens. He pulls out a beautiful onyx gemstone.
Oh, that is so cool.
I cannot, in good consciousness, let you, knowing who you are, traipse around this world unprotected and unsafe. So,
Is he gonna call your parents?
in an effort to subvert my better judgment of what I should do in this situation, I'm instead going to ask your word that if things get too dangerous, you will use this and prioritize getting yourself to safety.
Oh. Hang on, so is this like a teleportation thing, or like what is this?
do you want to describe what?
This is a spell gem,
Mhm.
and it currently holds the spell. Where is it? It is the spell. No, it's plane shift, I believe.
Link shift.
Oh.
I think that.
I think it is.
You might want to mention
Because
that.
Onyx
to
can
her.
be Onyx is the 8th level one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Thank you. I will definitely make sure to keep track of this in case of an emergency.
Also, I will give you 10 days, and then I'll let your parents know that I saw you.
Oh!
Thank
10-day
you for that,
timer.
Star Captain.
10-day timer
You're
starts now.
And I will.
On this, the 20. Oh, excuse me. On the 30th day of Herculean, Meeting in 10 days' time.
Antigone is so sheepish, but she knows she's not gonna get a better deal than that, so she'll just.
That's the best.
That's the
I
best
actually,
button.
that's generous.
Yeah,
That's
really.
I do
very-
have two requests. I want to
Yes.
have a one-on-one with her, and I also want to have a one-on-one with my son Nicholas, who I haven't heard from in quite a while.
Yes, go for it.
Okay.
Gastonin, that's the next month. So 10th of Gastonin is when an official letter.
The official
It's the month of First Frost, the month of the hunt.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'd
yes,
be very happy
what would you say,
about this
Antigone? Just one-on-one-ing.
Because it was
I want to
actually,
try because I know my husband was
Belle
kind of being
and
suspicious
Adam
of
who
her, and I
were
want to
naming
see
the months
why.
with Arthur.
Gotcha.
I'm curious as to what's going on.
It
So I'm
was
kind of
really
like,
sweet.
can I pull her into the link
That's
between
why
all
there's
three,
also
between us two?
No.
A month for Adam.
Oh, sure.
And
For a
a month
temporary
for
moment.
Belle.
And I'm gonna be like, okay,
And for Lumiere.
why? What's going on? What happened?
Darling, this is a private channel.
This is our private channel. I created it.
Love this.
Is she okay?
I'm fine.
She is safe. Everything is good.
What's going on?
She's a very important person. And it's really hard not to just tell you.
Can I know?
Oh, this is so funny.
Make me history with advantage.
Yes.
Again, when enough
Fine.
gets pushed,
And
only
it's
because
really
you two would be
hard
the only ones
to
that would
not
ever be
just
able
tell
to.
You know what's the funny thing? Because I was just gonna like break down and
Natural
like,
20!
oh, if he's on my side,
Point of
he's gonna
inspiration.
not out me.
It clicks. It's the why is she
Oh
important? Why is she?
my gosh! I should have seen it. You look just like them.
Yeah. Please don't tell anyone yet. I
No,
just
no,
kinda-
you're fine.
They're
You're
new
fine.
friends.
You're
New friends.
fine. Fine. I'll drop her out of the link.
Immediate voices in your head leave.
Meg's gonna kill y'all
I will
later.
say,
I will
in
pop in your head one briefly moment. Have you met my son Nick? He's very lonely.
I'm going to see what happened tonight. They have
No.
Freaking
and I will actually say, I just
Oh
made the roll.
God.
Sending off to your son.
the best way to
response back.
introduce him.
Is it Nick Wilde that you guys are talking
Named
about?
after.
Named
It's a
after Nick
godson.
Wilde. That's
I
his
was like,
godfather.
okay, Nick Wilde.
Your
is-
Nick doesn't
no,
respond,
no.
but you know, again, you're sailing back to Samani. He's either at home or he might be at a university right now, right? Like you're at school, I should say.
I'm sorry, that just worked.
What I will then
Nick,
say
he's
is-
very lonely.
Passing through the night after all these big important one-on-ones happen, you all awaken on the deck of the Jingle, and in the distance see Sumani City fast approaching. Here's the thing: if you want to take Phoebus's offer,
Yes.
he can give you charter, basically free,
No downsides.
to Corona.
Except we have to report to authorities.
It is under that right now verbal contract.
But
of-
this is an
If you
authority
haven't
taking
read
If you
it, you
have-
tell me through David.
right, like
Right.
passing along important information.
David the
If
goat
something
or
seems
David the-
important enough, it's that
David the goat,
please
yes.
pass it along, and you'll get paid for it.
It's a scene.
And I will say this,
Like, it's
not
a
even in a
seer.
bad way.
yeah,
You
that's
could
seer.
just never talk it. It's like you don't have to send information, but if you do and it's important enough, they will pay you. Like, or Sumani City under a Venatory contract will pay you 40 gold now each, which I think is hilarious. But like,
That's awesome.
and so you don't have to, but it's a way to like, if you want cash, you can get it. It's just that's some of the contract, and so if you really try to defy the contract, there might be a problem later. And so as a party, I'll allow a quick, just verbal like, is
Yes.
that what people
I
want?
would say
Yeah.
majority would
I'm
be
down.
yes.
Yep. Raise your hand if
All
it's a
in
yes.
favor?
Kim, you're the only one, so I'll let go.
Alright, so I guess
Can I
it's
ask,
happening.
like, why you're so worried about authority?
I worry about secrecy and keeping private things private.
Um,
Well,
I
then
will
don't tell
say,
me, don't we all?
Captain Phoebus is actually really good about keeping
I will say
secrets from
it's
the
called
conversation we had.
Alchemist Oil, and so you can recharge your rocket bombs on the ship. That's something. Sorry, I forgot to point. That was one of the last few things. And Sarah's just Sarah, you're just having a fun time. What I will say is, as you come into port, the day is coming up. Phoebus, do you want to describe maybe the person they're about to see?
Yeah, as Phoebus will probably take you there because he doesn't have anything pressing right now.
It's again port to port, right? Just
yeah.
like
It's like, by all means, just 2 docks over is where he usually docks. As what ship does he have right now? That's the question. Did he get the pearl or did he get the meridian?
Oh, don't.
Technically, the Meridian is now a historical landmark that is
Okay.
going to be
I have heard
parked,
that.
and you're the
Alright.
only one that
That's
can
fair,
allow
'cause
it to
it's
go out now.
technically the temple.
So
Or a temple,
it's
technically.
the ship he would have would be Queen Anne's Revenge.
Yes.
It would be Queen Anne's Revenge.
Yeah. Docked at one of these docks, this beautiful, massive, like 4-decked ship,
Large, grand.
bigger than any ship you will probably ever see.
That step peg coming down as a little monkey swings down.
He talks.
Why, hello there. Come aboard me ship before me amnesty runs out from this dock. As that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you all for watching. And
That
we
was
will see
fun.
you all next time.
So I
Goodbye.
think what it is that Kim has like one person